Mm, this is our first Arsenal versus United, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like direct. I think you had Chelsea versus United as the only direct, like one-on-one,
Yeah,
where each of our team is facing each other. Correct?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
This is going
when
to
we
be
had
fun.
the last time we had the match, you were very scared about it, so you didn't watch it.
Of course, you are absolutely right. What's the prediction?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. So this time also you are relying on
Set
set
piece.
pieces. To
Yes.
usually what I've seen is when like both the teams go for second goalkeeper together, but not the case this time around, which surprises me honestly.
Oh, no, I don't think we can take it lightly. But we don't have Partey or Rice, which is surprising.
Yeah, as I said, no rice, no party. Yep. I just have a feeling that United might just get a lucky win. Ahmad coming from the bench and getting a winner.
Oh, I didn't realize he's not starting today.
I mean, we tend to rest our good players against small teams, no?
Or teams that you know you're not going to win against. So I understand.
Yeah, sure, we can think it like that. I'll agree to this once we are near to the end of the thing, and if it is not going our way. But Arsenal is playing home, so why are they also in
Yeah.
away jersey?
Oh, because I wore it. So they were like, they'll just.
I went it genuinely when I was asked.
No, I think it's like a 4 year and 3 or 4 year anniversary of that kit.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, and I think it's something to do with a cause. I mean, they are very good at doing that. You just don't
So
aid to the Arsenal fans' cause, but everyone else's cause we are very good with.
we were also good at doing all of that until Ineos came in and really cancelled all of it. Do you know we even cancelled whatever money we used to give to Manchester United Foundation and all of those things,
Oh
like the
yeah,
Christmas bonuses and everything.
oh
We've
yeah, yeah.
really went into we now we are very cheap now to be honest.
I mean, now it's like making memes makes no sense.
It is currently running like a business where you how you cut down and like Ineos is obviously the most successful business group in UK, and they are running Manchester United also like that.
Yeah.
It will be like right now the biggest is like their employees, which are the players, are definitely not at the level you want them. So apart from there, everyone is getting sacked, but not the main employees.
Yeah. The funny part is that wanting to do this, I completely forgot to start the match on my end.
Oh wow, okay, very interesting.
Yes.
Just so you know, nothing crazy has happened till now.
No, I know.
So,
I have the commentary on, but still,
acha, acha.
yeah.
Yeah, United have had no possession so far, like zero possession so far.
How does that matter?
हाँ वो भी है.
United should have won that match versus Liverpool.
Oh, 100. That Maguire miss was, oh my God. I'm so glad I didn't watch it live, but because I was watching on my phone. अगर वो मैंने देखा होता फोन पे वो मिस मेरा फोन टूट जाता उस दिन for sure. But I think, you know what I think right now. If you remember, when Liverpool Klopp started, they were in a phase when they were playing against big teams. They were
Mhm.
playing really well, right?
Yeah.
Extra motivated, all their plans were working. And against small teams, they were leaking points left, right, and center. Oh, bhai, Bayern is so uncertain right now. Like anything can go in, honestly. So I feel we are in the same phase of that as of now, when we are playing against a big team, we are so motivated and all of it, and then taking it easy or not finding that motivation against the team we should win actually.
So I'm
And we
assuming,
are still
yeah, and since
we're still developing, I think, the system when it comes to really playing out from the back, really pressing and all of it, and to find people in the position. I don't think so. We are still used to when we are especially playing like right now, five at the back, three at the back, whatever. In terms of finding people and really, going from we're playing passes at the back, but not able to play it in the midfield and find the man. And
right, right.
then when it goes to a striker, Hoju has like really bad ball control or not able to protect the ball at all.
Yeah, I feel
So
that you
that
just
is surely not.
don't have the players for that, you know. You still need to
We don't
develop.
have the player. We
So I'm not gonna
we
blame.
we need on so Bruno cannot play in the position he's playing right now. Forget about the quality or all of it, how he misplaces it. All of that is secondary. But just the fact that in that position, a lot of times what has been done is he has found himself running towards the defender and from a wider position or from the middle or anywhere, and he just doesn't have the pace to go through the whole thing. Like any defender can cut him off,
Hmm.
right? And he gets caught. So like at that position, he really like both the cams. He really needs someone who has lot of pace in them,
Right, right.
which is not like Ahmad works because of that, and at the same time, but then from the left we are getting no pace at all when it comes to Bruno. And then if we replace Bruno with anyone, there is no one really there who would create even one chance or
Right.
even be there at that position, right? And like Garnacho has dropped so much in
Yeah.
last 2 3 months that it's not the player we recognize even when we started, I think the season he was playing so much better than what he's playing right now. He was always creating a chance or two, and अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Garnacho's done. His career is over.
And I obviously won't say that. I think there are rumors that
He'll go to Atletico. Yeah.
who I think Atletico Madrid, and there is one more club who's coming for Napoli now, coming around for 40 50 million for him. And I mean, at this moment, I would take him at the risk of knowing that he can really turn out to be a great player.
Hmm.
But then again, what I think is Conte also plays three at the back, right? If I'm not wrong, or five at the back or something
Yeah.
like that. तो वो हमारे साथ नहीं फिट हो रहा, तो फिर वहां पे कौन सा फिट हो जाएगा. But then I think that is क्योंकि उन लोगों का वो जो player है ना K something I can never pronounce his name, but I
Oh,
really like that player.
I think a lot of clubs are linked to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But mostly he's going here. Oh shit, I know that. PSG.
Oh, okay. So career done. Okay.
He's only 23, man. United was also like have been. There's this player of ये PSG का है ना एक player Mauni, Kula Mauni or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, he is linked to everyone in the world, including Arsenal, United, Chelsea, and one other club. And PSG wants to let him go and replace him with that guy. Lot of, I think towards the end of the season, we are going to see a lot of the loan deals probably
Yeah, well, right, this
happening.
season's still on, and I think hopefully we end up signing someone. Uh,
At least a striker. I really hope for Arsenal's sake, man, they sign a striker.
yep.
By
I
the way,
mean,
a set piece for Arsenal.
I see that, but we took it short.
Okay, ball गया. चलो, cleared.
Offside.
Oh man, this feels so good.
I think
We
my
look like conceding at every set piece.
yeah,
Sorry, you were saying something.
we've been able
How's
to.
Arsenal fared after Saka?
I'm sorry.
How's Arsenal been after Saka?
Um, one win, one draw, one loss, I think.
No, no, but are they playing good?
We are playing
Like,
fine.
are
We
they able
shouldn't
to
like
create enough
even,
chances?
yeah, even versus Newcastle, we had 23 shots now. And
They nothing यार अभी कौन सा हमारा मैच था I think against who we were playing. We had some 30 shots and zero goals, so really means nothing.
oh, that's a yellow card. Come on.
That's
Come on.
but I think he also मतलब उसने ले लिया था. He stopped him. He tried to stop himself. If you really see, I don't think so. It is as bad as it looks. Like अभी इसने he stopped himself. Is there
Yeah.
VAR in FA Cup? Like Carabao में तो नहीं है.
Yeah, there इसमें है. There. So Spurs had to wait till the 102nd minute to get an own goal against them. No, not against them, for them. That they got an own goal. And guess whom they're playing?
अच्छा हाँ हाँ they are playing. I think it went to it. Yeah, I know. They're playing against
Yeah.
some small team. I know that.
Tamworth. I mean, it finished 3-0 after 120 minutes. But
That's that's really Spurs for you.
what do you think? If Newcastle and Spurs go to the final of Carabao Cup, who wins?
So I know you don't want Spurs to win, but I would actually between Newcastle and Spurs, I will choose Spurs.
No, I
Bec-
feel so. I think Spurs might win if
I
they.
like I even I would support Spurs. What
No,
I
I
mean.
won't support Spurs,
Yeah,
but
because
I think
Newcastle and United still have some sort of rivalry where they have been very irritating in a lot of ways. And I think this would be second final in 3 years they'll be playing, right?
yeah,
If they go through.
yeah. The one
But I
versus
think the bigger question is if Arteta doesn't qualify for this final also, right?
Mm, mm.
We today they're gonna get out of FA Cup. They don't reach the Carling Cup final. The league, I think we're all sure it's done.
No,
Champions League,
is the league is still on. The league is still on.
fine. Chelsea can still get close to
Yeah. You know what? I feel City can get close because they are on the verge of signing two big
three
players.
players.
Three players. There you go.
40, 50 million, I think. Arey, Kali, I was seeing a meme that Pep Guardiola is all set to show his class again after spending 200, 150 million. But only City can do this. They
Oh yeah.
they're making three deals happen. I think all of them are close to 40 or 50 million
Yeah.
and making all of that happen so quickly. While I don't think so any of their player is actually linked to getting sold. But have you seen Savio play from the left now?
I have.
Completely a different player. But huh, I know why you say that City can still because they still have a chance that they can go unbeaten from now towards the end of the season.
And
That's
Liverpool can lose if Liverpool have a big injury. They can go on a run where they don't win. Even if they don't lose, they'll not drop points. So
I think VVD. If anything happens to VVD, completely it changes their team. And the
yeah.
interesting part is he is not signing the contract. Same with Salah. So will be interesting what Liverpool does uh, next season with their
Well,
transfer market.
since this year we are competing with them, we were even last year until a certain point, but since this year we're competing, I don't really care about them. they, they
No, but
they
for
can
us,
do what
I think I've told you this earlier also. This season should have, like how City has dropped, this is the season where Arsenal should have really capitalized on it and
oh,
finally won the title, Premier
no,
League.
look, I mean, okay, think of the Liverpool versus Arsenal match, right? So that was a 2-2 draw at the
Hmm.
ML. Now, if you leave that out and then you see the points table, it's basically the same points difference because we both got 1 point in that match. Now, Liverpool would have been as good as they have been, regardless of Arsenal being good or not. because
Hmm.
the only two matches that can
The
affect.
problem has been that Arsenal hasn't been that good.
So Arsenal has not been, but Liverpool have been very good. Like if you see their uh first
They have
20,
been lucky also, like Liverpool,
that
like
everyone.
United match, they should have lost. Then there was this Fulham match, I think, where they were 10 men, should have lost. I don't know what Fulham did. By the way, like United has no sort of control over this game at this moment.
So they've had 19 matches, 14 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss,
Hmm.
right? This is half, literally exactly half. Arsenal had a better first half in 23 season, where we played 19 matches, 1 loss,
The fuck,
15,
man.
I think 15 wins and 3 draws.
Aye. Okay.
No,
Hmm.
no, I mean, I'll react if, because I know I can see United players are confident on the ball in at the back right now, so it's fine. But it's the fans that are so concerned. I can understand. Wait,
Wait,
wait, wait. Oh, okay.
the keeper looks so uncertain, man. He looks so unsure about everything right now.
Well, it happens when Maguire's the best, is the number one. Then you can imagine how
It,
bad that was.
I think this should have been
Sorry,
offside anyway.
Onana is number one.
Hmm.
We should be marketing.
It's so pathetic that both our keepers conceded like from direct from the corner. What the fuck was? Acha, offside tha.
Yeah, but just that ball was still bad.
I thought no, I think, but he knew that he was offside.
Acha.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because he very casually did hit that ball.
So it seems like Kobe Mainoo is gonna stay now.
I think that's the hope. But okay, whatever it comes down to, if Ineos, if he goes because Ineos decided to not pay him 200K, and if that is what he's asking, I'm in support of Ineos.
Hmm.
The age Kobe is, I think, 19 years old, right? There's no way he should be earning 200K, right? He has not proven himself that much at this moment. So 200K is not an ask he should have had. He should have any which way.
I think 60K would have been completely fine. He's at
Huh?
20. I see he's at 20 right now.
Arey yaar, fuck.
Yes! I knew Martinelli. It's offside. Okay.
Arey, it's not. It's not. It would be given because Maguire has touched the ball. Maguire has touched the ball. It is not going to be offside. Maguire has touched the ball while it was going.
Okay. Well, it's only if you
If
have
that
VAR.
rule still applies, I don't know how. Like we don't know now that when the rules changes and all of it
Yeah.
anymore. But I think it was also out, man, over here. That should also be checked. हाँ तो देख इधर वो ऑफसाइड है but it has touched Maguire. So with that rule,
No, no, no. It's off. It's off, man.
but is that rule nowhere in existence now? If it
No,
touches
no.
the last defender,
Yeah, yeah. Initially, if it's off, it's off.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
बट
yeah.
फिर तो मतलब ही नहीं हो ना इनिशियली तो अगर ऑफ है तो फिर टच हो ना हो मतलब ही नहीं है तो मतलब वो टच वाला रूल ही चला गया ना अब
वो चली हाँ मतलब वो चला गया yeah, yeah, yeah.
हम्म
So and I agree to that rule. I mean, but I do feel Martinelli will have a good game. I finally can say that. I think he'll have a good game because that was a good finish.
हम्म
Okay, that's off again. And we are not even playing that well. I mean, honestly,
हम्म
this is
just
frustrating.
United playing really bad. They're not able to play only
No, but
from
we
the
are
midfield or
playing
anything.
like we are playing really bad. I can tell you that. Like I'm frustrated watching.
हम्म बट
I,
वी आर एबल टू लाइक नॉट जस्ट गेट थ्रू ओनली और जब हमारे पास अटैक में बॉल आ रहा है इट्स जस्ट वो लथड़ियां खा रहा है होजुलैंड
yeah, see, that was a very good finish.
हम्म
Uh, oh
but
yeah,
that
maybe
was poor keeping
for
also, I'll tell you
200.
that.
200 a week. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just too.
That's just too much. That is too much. And then eventually, if you give such contracts, you're gonna end up in a position again like Rashford. If he doesn't turn out to be a player what you expect him to be, and you give him a 5-year contract, no one is going to buy him then because he's on such wages. He wouldn't want to leave, and you are doing the same thing. So if it is really about 200K a week, and that is why then he goes, I don't care. He may turn out to be the best midfielder of this generation or a second Zidane, whatever, but at this moment he cannot have an ask of 200K. That part I'm like not into it at all.
I
Uh,
think he's really talented. I think,
He is undoubtedly he is
but
very talented.
I don't think, like very frankly, that he can be the best. He can be one. He will be one of the best, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
because
depends how he puts his
you
head
know,
down and then develops
yeah,
himself, right?
and
Which has been a problem with all the United youngsters who have come in recent time. All of them in their first season or so have shown that they can be great, but none of them have went on and fulfilled their potential.
right. And with Rashford, why it's understandable even if you give him 200, like not right now,
Hmm.
but because Rashford is the sort of personality he is. He does have a brand, although we don't like
He's
him.
created that brand because of it.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Hmm.
and Mino doesn't even isn't even 1% right now of that brand.
And
So
see, but you also have to see that Rashford has been playing for what now? He started Bengal era, which
mm,
was 2000. I think he started in around 2013, 13 or 14, one of them. And it just he's close to played 11 years of Premier League football now. ठीक है?
come on.
नहीं, नहीं. How are both of our wing backs at same position? Is it?
Yeah. So you see,
So he played 11 or 12 years of Premier League football now on regular basis, right? I don't think they have done anything worthy enough to even have 350K. But he has got 350K after a certain amount of time and after some proving also. Like
Mm,
initially, he was also thought thought to be a really good player, but we all
right,
know what has happened. The same is happening currently with Garnacho. The same. I don't remember any player coming from the. I think the only player who has stayed consistent is McTominay. He was consistently fit from the moment he came, right? And he, but where I was honestly getting into with jokes apart, he had a certain limitation and he always stick around to those limitations and gave his best 10. Didn't ever had like crazy amount of wages demands and everything because he knew what sort of player also he is.
right. And he always
Mm.
has a good attitude, regardless of everything.
He had the right attitude, 100%.
Acha, Rashford's not even on the bench. Okay.
No, no, yeah. I think he came on the bench also only for one match
One
where he
match.
got back to the bench. Abhi to it's so wide open here currently as to everyone reporting every other day. And that is also part of Rashford's PR. कि
Mm,
every 2 hours we find a new link कि उसके representatives अभी like this club is interested, that club is interested. My first thing to is if oh that was a good shot. Uh, अगर तो
yeah.
I mean a shot on target at least.
Yeah. No, it was a really good shot. I was gonna say we are talking about Minu and he ends up scoring that goal, then that'll be something.
Yeah. हाँ तो अभी रैशफोर्ड का you see every 2 hours you would see this club getting linked, that club is interested and all of it.
Right.
My only thing with that is if he's so talented and if there are so many, we are ready to sell him for 40 million. Okay, first of all, and a
Hmm.
lot of our fans are losing their mind over we letting us go Rashford and telling that look so many clubs are interested and we think Rashford is finished. My first point with that is okay if he's that good why everyone wants him on loan and not ready to pay a 40 million fee for him. That's the if today, for example, any player, Saka, Palmer, or all of these players who get tagged in the same category, they get a club is ready to sell them for 40 million, they'll
Hmm.
get sold tomorrow without any hesitations, right?
Yeah.
इधर हमारा तो दामाद कहीं जाता ही नहीं है.
I think how much debt do you guys still have? Like 500 million or
No, no,
600?
it has risen up to 850 million.
Okay, it went up. I thought it went down.
No, it went up.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. No, अगर आज कतर आए होते, they had a promise that they would clear the debt. And if you would clear the
Yeah.
debt, United would have insane amount of spending power with the money we earn
No,
as
just
a club.
penalty.
It should not be a क्या पागल है क्या? कुछ
हाँ
भी.
भाई.
It's not a pen. उल्टा उसको माजुरोवी को धक्का मारा है.
नहीं, पेनल्टी दिया.
What are you talking, man?
या
Owner क्या है?
मतलब हमारे लिए तो एक ही बात है ना.
But honestly, it should have not been a corner. उसको धक्का मारा है clearly.
अरे वो बहुत फ्लाई करता है. आई मीन इट्स अ वेरी गुड प्लेयर बट ही फ्लाइज
It's,
अराउंड.
I understand what you mean.
um no, I feel like, how do United fans feel about going on an Arsenal kind of, strategy, which is really frustrating. And already it's been 10 years for you guys that you guys have been seeing that, but you guys are still winning some trophies. So that you guys keep selling, become a selling club for the next 3-4 years and get out of debt instead
I
of.
think the biggest problem is that it's not about being a selling club. तो हमारे जो players हैं उनको कोई खरीदने वाला भी तो बने at a
No,
price.
like
Like
Mainu.
if you go back, Arsenal had players, no matter what, which other teams really wanted.
Eh,
Right? We don't have only. Now, even if we sell them, if we are going to get like 20, 30 million odd for them in today's market, those 20, 30 million gets you nothing. First, you won't be even be able to replace them. First of all, neither able to clear any debt because your debt is 800 million.
right. No, I'm saying like how Chelsea has been financing over like 8 years, 7 years, and making installment payments. I feel like if United does, and any club can do that. It's not like it's not a complicated thing. It's basically just lesser EMIs.
See,
It-
I think the debt thing at the end of the day, if Ineos really plans to take over United one day with 100% ownership, I don't think so that depth would ever go because you and I both know business houses really do not pay their debts off,
right.
right? They keep getting better deals made out of it and they would want to keep that debt and just pay installments out of it and do some sort of things in it,
No,
right?
that's fine. Look, the paying off an entire, like the whole debt for any business doesn't make sense, right?
Mm.
But if you are from 850, it goes down to 300, 200, which is manageable debt, right? Basically, right now, the issue is that it's not manageable.
Currently, we are just operating on a label. Whatever we sell, we buy,
Right. So it's
right?
basically, yeah, it's like net
Right.
zero, right?
Zero. So I think the longer view should be when you're doing all those cutting and all of that, because the money is still, lot of money is still coming in.
Hmm.
All of that goes towards paying off the debt. And once we have, I think there is a major deal to come for United. Once we get to a new stadium, because we are going to sell the rights of the name too,
Uh,
right? Uh,
Finally, a deserved card.
I didn't see it clearly before I can say anything.
No, I didn't either, but it's for you guys, so it's deserved.
अरे मार्टिनेस कभी फाउल करता ही नहीं है तो आई डोंट थिंक सो इट वाज करेक्ट.
Oh yeah, he hit him in the throat.
अरे यार इट वाज जस्ट बोथ ऑफ देम वर जस्ट गोइंग. अब मार्टिनेस का हाइट कम है तो उसमें उसकी थोड़ी गलती है.
अभी जीसस को पूरा स्कैन वैन कराना पड़ेगा, देखना पड़ेगा.
वो उधर तू बोल रहा है गले में मारा है, वो उसका नी पकड़ के बैठा है.
गले का पेन नीचे तक चला गया, सोच रहे तो.
आई
So where do you see United finishing this season?
थिंक वी एंड ऑफ द डे विल समहाउ crawl up to ninth or 10th. That's the maximum I see.
Hmm.
And I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind we win zero trophies. I don't mind. I would not want any sort of Europe competition next year rather than having conference. But with the plan of then you really, you somehow keep this core, get in better players, sell off the deadwood, bring in some better players at a better deal and everything, and then make a team out of it and just focus on the Premier League. And then next year you really become a team which is hard to beat, right? And not a team where anyone can just come in and score against you. So even see, agar abhi bhi, eventually there are two deals which we are expecting to happen. One is of Casemiro, where it is said that Al Nassr is ready to pay 25 million for him. So
Mm.
if we get that 25 million, we get that 40 million of Rashford, which comes down to 65 million, and two major uh, players off from the books when it comes to the wages.
Yeah.
You can go and get ya to Osimhen or the Sporting wala striker, one of them, and also get like a decent, mediocre midfielder for yourself to cover for
You know,
Casemiro.
yeah, I've seen Kolo Muani, the one you're talking about, right? From
Mhm.
PSG. He's a very exciting player. And
I don't,
wait,
I, so I don't find him exciting to be honest.
no, exciting in the sense
Just a
that
second,
he's
no?
like,
I don't know who is. हेलो भाई स्ट्रीम पे हूँ मैं तेरे को करता हूँ फोन स्ट्रीम पे हूँ बाय
yeah. So,
गुड
um, yeah, you were saying
हाँ व्हाट वेयर वाज आई
Kolo Muani. Yeah.
कुलुम I don't find him that exciting.
No,
I'll
he's
be honest.
exciting in the sense like he's like that player who can run past players very easily. And sometimes those players
That
are
would certainly stop when as soon as he comes to United.
I think with Amorim it might not, I think he might be able to manage him better. Um, but I feel like he can't be your main striker. That's the issue. Because
Hmm.
he's not that target man. Okay.
But
And
then I don't think so. The idea is also like the idea should be, but I think the idea is to get two decent strikers at this moment, right? Currently, the only striker we have in the team, for better or worse, is Hojlund. Right, Zogzi, I think we have pretty much. So Zogzi is also, by the way, linked to go out.
yeah, Juventus, right? I mean, he,
Juventus.
yeah.
I mean,
So
so
I think the thing that how that can affect Arsenal is because it might is that we might get Vlahovic if Juventus end
sorry.
up getting Xerxes.
By the way, is the app doing a funny thing for you too? It's like
Yeah, yeah,
stuck.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So we might
Hmm.
get Vlahovic from Juventus if they get Xerxes from you guys, and I'll be very happy. I mean, the not.
Hmm.
I don't think Vlahovic will win us anything big this season if we sign him, but at least we will have a striker that regularly can finish on a regular basis, like chances.
Hmm.
Uh,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Hmm. I thought, I think it will be very interesting if you guys win nothing this year also, what the club decides for Arteta.
I mean, this is
I
one.
don't, and the thing, man, this is like so bad back-to-back passes. And I don't think so. Arsenal is going to let go, even if this continues for next 4 years.
The red card. Come on, red card. Not yet.
Sure.
You foul Saliba. Come on.
What do you think of that?
No, no, no. But no, but that's the thing. And I would be mad if we don't let Arteta go for after that because then you just have to be objective. Like I really like him. Personally, I like him. But liking someone doesn't mean that they are going to be the ones who bring you success. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. Like, I think there must be what happened. Oh no, I thought there
No,
was.
no, no. No, there's nothing going to happen on this move. He's alone.
Oh, nice shot. What an idiot.
But he could have done nothing also. I mean, he
Huh?
just tried. He could have done nothing else. The
No, he
players
could
were
have
really far.
waited. No, he could have waited for
The
some
players
100.
were really far and wait करके okay fuck.
Yes.
Hmm.
That was poor from Martinelli.
I think Arsenal is just very happy at the fact that they are challenging at this moment
Yeah,
and
I
they are
know.
playing this brand of football,
Yeah. We
and
need,
that's it.
yeah. So that's what now we need to compete because I think if we don't win something this season, we will
Hmm.
lose at least one or two big players. And if we do that, I mean, in a way, it won't be the biggest loss is because we will get a huge fee, so we might be able to replace them. But because the good part is that the club is being managed well. Like all these players are on they recently signed contracts, long-term contracts. So if
But
we
all
lose,
these players, if you see the other side of it, all these players are very true players of Arteta also. So if Arteta does get sacked, these players will also lose their connection with the club at this moment, because I feel a lot of them, not necessarily at this moment, are because they're playing at Arsenal, but staying because they're playing with Arteta.
could be, and that could be the main reason why he doesn't get fired, right?
Hmm.
That could be a major reason for him to be retained. And I don't want him to be retained unless there is like a very harsh, not harsh, but very like straightforward and high expectations from the start of next season if we don't win anything this season.
Like
So
in order to have that expectation, first, the Arsenal needs to sign a striker.
no, no, of course, but all those things have to come together.
Hmm.
But yes, like if next season, let's say that they don't sign a striker, even
Hmm.
next season, but if they are not at the top of the Premier League, uh, to begin, oh, okay, hold on. I don't like this.
Bruno को दे.
मैं कुछ भी है.
अरे फाउल, दिस वाज अ फाउल यार.
No, 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 no,
उसने
no,
पीछे
no.
से मारा था. Come, अरे he was
अरे
all
but he
set
was
to take a
looking, अरे he was
shot,
looking
and
for it.
it would have not been a penalty any which way,
No, no,
but
not
it
a
was a free
penalty.
kick.
अरे it wasn't even a free kick. He was sort of look, okay. His shoe is out. Let's see the replay. I mean,
I
अभी
don't
तो
think so it's a penalty any which way. It is
मैं
outside of the box, first of all. But it was definitely a foul. See, that is what I mean. Arsenal को हर बार साला फालतू का बस. And now Bruno gets. What the fuck? Bhai, this is so unfair. This is so unfair.
uh,
ये Arsenal and this referees have some. And क्योंकि it's not that the player also did what he did intentionally. It is वो लथड़िए खाते खाते चला गया. Now you see, he's coming from the back. He never touched the ball, never anything. And उसके बाद भी, if the player is not going to react, he got yellow for his reaction. First of
yeah.
all, idiot, because you're a United captain, you should know much better than this. ठीक है? To get a yellow out of this. But at the same, oh wow, the main man is coming.
But why? In place of whom? Did
And
Jesus get
he has really bad record against us, by the way.
really bad?
Record against us.
Arsenal?
No, no. This guy, the player,
Sterling.
Sterling.
Sterling. Oh, he has a bad record against United. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This match, if you remember, where the Mourinho's match, where we made a comeback from 2-0 and won 3-2 thanks to Pogba. So if you
Hmm.
go back and see the highlights of that match,
Hmm.
Sterling should have had hat-trick in the first half
Oh, I
itself.
remember. I saw that. I saw the highlights very recently. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
the YouTube suggestion.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
was it
Wait,
Mourinho?
but this is just bullshit now. We like एक तो तुम इतना खराब decision देते हो, and then the player gets the punishment of your pathetic decision. No action is going to be taken. Is अच्छा ये गया. This is out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh my God. Okay, now if we have now we need a striker. Like अभी तो कोई excuse भी नहीं है because the excuse was
No,
that
you
he
have
started.
no. Kyle
Oh
Havertz.
no no no. So Havertz is like floating everywhere. उसका
Hmm.
एक position पे है नहीं. Honestly, I really like habits, but I think it's because I've always liked that kind of people. Oh, we have a comment. Someone's watching us. क्या बात है?
Bruno took a hot minute to realize there is no VAR here.
Oh, there is no
There's
way.
no
Yeah.
okay. But even लाइक वीएआर तो उसमें आता ही नहीं बिकॉज द फाउल वाज आउटसाइड ऑफ द बॉक्स। तो वीएआर का कुछ लेना देना था ही नहीं।
Or maybe that's what he means, I guess. Does let's just check.
अच्छा,
Does
there is no VAR here. So are you saying because it was outside of the box, or you're saying that there is no VAR in FA Cup? Please
uh,
clarify.
oh,
You,
all games in rounds 3 and 4 will have no VAR,
अच्छा.
regardless of the ground.
Hmm. So I'm pretty sure at some point there is going to be a penalty awarded to Arsenal, which is not a penalty. That's my prediction for the match.
I want to predict that Bruno will get sent off.
We have two players on yellow, and both of them
Already.
have स्पेशली ब्रूनो। वो तो
Yeah.
है ही, वो मतलब दिमाग तो बेच के ही आता है ना जब वो खेलने आता है। आई थिंक कौन सा टॉटनहम वाला ही मैच था, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, ही वाज 2-0 डाउन ए टीम, ही इज ऑन अ येलो, comes in second half, first minute takes another yellow. Like, how dumb you need to be to
I
do
think
that.
in that match, I think there was there was a mistake made, right? I think he didn't deserve one of the yellows or something like
Arey,
that.
he deserved everything.
Okay.
Okay, the second one, I don't remember the first yellow, to be honest. I very well remember the second yellow, which was definitely a yellow, right?
No, second one also I remember. I don't remember the first one.
तो वही है ना कि तुमको जब पता है तो तुम ऐसे चैलेंज में ही क्यों जा रहे हो? तो मैन, दिस वाज सो इजी टू ब्रेक आवर प्रेस फॉर Arsenal right now.
Come on, Ore,
We,
yeah.
and we actually have like 4 people watching us.
Oh, nice. We appreciate you guys watching.
We
We thought,
really do. Would
yeah.
appreciate more if you guys come and comment also.
What do you guys think of the match?
And also, guys, please, 4 people who are watching, like the stream. We have one like.
How many goals do you think Arsenal will win by? At
But
Jesus.
Arsenal have done nothing for all the possession they have had,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I'm
saying
telling
this
you.
just before a corner, so I very well know I might have to eat my words now. But again, and this guy, अरे यार दोनों के दोनों यार so bad with.
I think when we don't have Saka and Rice, no, the the corners are not as accurate.
But you don't need them to be accurate when you are playing against United. All you need to do is put in the ball.
Right,
Rest
but
that gets done by the goalkeeper or one of the defenders.
no, Nana is not playing. If we were playing it, nahi, both of them let the goal in, right? Directly. Oh,
Yeah, back to back weekends.
back to back, yeah. Oh, okay, catch पकड़ लिया. Oh.
The funny part is, if you remember, you told me after the match that this would have not happened if, like, after the Tottenham match, this would have not happened if Onana was in goal. And I told you, I don't know that. Right? Cut to second match. That happens.
Yep. Wait, you guys are in Europa, right?
Yeah, yeah, we are in Europa.
Okay. Oh, that's a good competition to win.
Yeah, probably the best. Like, if we do go ahead and sign a striker somehow, probably might also be our best bet when it. That's such a rubbish shot. You have a man
मतलब
running. अभी ये देख अभी I don't know if you saw that. I think it was Ugarte only who went for that rash challenge, and you are on a yellow,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That is what I feel is just too dumb when it comes to.
That,
By
that
the
was
way,
that
Panda, thank
was
you for another comment. Add Jesus to injured list with Saka. And also, Mud Patel Panda, please like the stream. I don't appreciate this. You do comment, and you're not liking the stream because I know there is only one like, and that is done by me.
um so how's it been? You guys got married one month gone.
Yeah. Let's stay on the match.
Uh, yeah, but that was good tracking back by Dilip. Uh,
Yeah.
when
Delhi has been amazing since the moment we have. I think Mat Patel Panda just left the stream as soon as I asked him to, because now we are like two watching. But anyway,
yeah,
uh, I mean, Dilip has been our best defender, and the अभी देख so dumb Bruno. भाई if I, and again Ugarte उसका two players who are in yellow, both of them going
no,
together
no,
for a rash.
Ugarte doesn't have a yellow man. It's
No, no,
Martinez
Ugarte got
and
a yellow na.
Ugarte got a yellow.
Yeah, yeah, he also got a yellow, I think.
Oh, so you guys have three people on yellow card? No, man. Ugarte
Oh,
doesn't.
sorry, my
Yeah.
wrong. Then I
Yeah.
think we have Bruno and Lisandro. Acha, हाँ, Lisandro at that time got the yellow, not.
Okay, yes. Come on, Martinez. Second yellow दे दो.
Hey, please buy. Like, first of all, like it's first, it's not a yellow, and secondly, it would really spoil the game, man, if it
Yeah, yeah.
becomes like a 10.
I mean, we just want to win right now, honestly speaking.
And this is also like a stupid tackle when you're already on a yellow. This is like really stupid tackle.
Yeah, see, you see, like I understand trying to nick the ball,
But
but
you have to realize, you just get close to the man,
those,
right? When
correct,
you're on
correct.
yellow, don't put your legs just wide apart like this.
Exactly, because Odegaard wouldn't have been able to turn.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Just get close to the man. Why do you want to do it? क्या मतलब यार
ऐसा नहीं लगता
मतलब if
sometimes
we
that
both sitting in India have
exactly.
better match IQ than both of them. ठीक है?
That's what I'm like.
That's
Sometimes
all we
that,
need to talk about when it comes to United.
yeah. I need to check here. How do you get coaching batches and stuff in India?
There, you can get it. I mean, there are licenses which you have to get, and then when you finally get to like a license, then you have opportunity whether you want to do like a goal, you want to specialize. I think no, not A. When you get to B, you have an option whether you want to continue or become like a specialized
Hmm.
coach, like a goalkeeper coach, midfielder, striker coach, or whatever, and then you
I
get
want
that.
to I want to do it the way Indian Football Federation does it, part time.
With all the talent we have in this country, how it's so bizarre to think that, at least in my knowledge,
What was
that was a good free kick, very good free kick. Nice job, Odegaard. uh, with all the talent we have and everything, like एक भी player आज तक Indian have not, gone up to play for Premier League club and did wonders or over there and everything. Like how it can be a zero. I think Chetri, if he would have just went on to build a career over there, would have surely made it to a top Premier League club. What I feel. Like when I say top, I mean the
yeah, yeah.
mid-size or like a Premier League club. Sorry.
A top 10 club, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
he could
Yeah.
have done good for himself.
I can see him playing for a club like Brighton.
Easily. Mm, yeah. And I think the reason none of the players have really made it is because no one has been, they might be technically good, but no one has been physically strong enough in order to get there.
Right.
Yeah. I remember there was this under 16, under 14 World Cup which happened in India a few years ago, right? And then when you saw them line up,
Odegaard is down. Sorry.
bhaija, yeah,
Come on.
this would be a great thing for the match. It would just balance the match. But for you, Arsenal's sake, I don't want him injured.
I mean, our season would now then it will truly be over, honestly. Like because we can't sign an attacking player, striker, and all those people and expect them to just gel. Yeah.
But even if you think for
Yeah.
any Arsenal player, right, the top Arsenal players अभी कौन है? I think we can say Rice, Saka, Odegaard. Anyone else? Saliba.
This year, yeah, Saliba and
I'm
Gabriel.
talking about the world class players overall, right? Not necessarily on the form or anything.
I'll be very frank. I
Mm.
think Partey has been world class and he's been better than Rice.
Okay, so five players, world class, we can consider.
I wouldn't even say no, no. We don't have that many world class. I think if we want to say like top world class, then maybe two players, Saliba and Saka. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
चलो good players, okay.
No,
Okay.
very good players is good.
ये पेनल्टी ये तो पेनल्टी है भाई पीछे में जैसे धक्का मारा है. This was so good players, right?
Yeah,
Like top players. But if we go deep down into it, Saliba tomorrow, Madrid would come and would want to sign him.
yeah.
ठीक है? But for the rest of the players, right, who are playing right now, any of them, I don't see them going to a top club, which is like bigger than Arsenal, right? Except for United, they're starting anyway.
Except for United, what?
Like a bigger club than Arsenal. So, and in that list, except for United, no other club I see any of these players get into the starting lineup straight away.
Oh no, man. So I think, look, I think Raya is better than most keepers in the
The
top.
five players we talked about.
Also, you're counting Raya in that.
No, I'm not counting. So
So
the five players are Saka, Odegaard, Partey, Rice, and Saliba.
So look, Saka will get into the City team, the Liverpool team. I mean,
Not the Liverpool. I don't think so. The
not while
Liverpool.
Salah is there, but
Yeah.
assuming
Currently, I'm
Salah,
assuming and
but,
even for so I don't think so. Saka fits into Pep's plan. How Pep wants to play.
I think he can make him play differently. That's the thing. And Saka is very disciplined. That's the quality that has been good about.
No, I think Saka is very successful over here because he gets to be the main man, takes a shot whenever he wants, takes on what the he has a freedom to do whatever he wants to.
Right, but he's smart. He doesn't take on shots just like that. If you see, he hasn't taken like dumb shots where you're like, why are you shooting? It would hardly happen. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. But no, I get it. No, but I
I
think
think Rice also starts into City's team, even if they have this guy,
broadly.
uh, Rodri. Rice
Yeah.
still gets in the City's team, like
Right.
Rodri and they play.
Yeah. And because Rice is like this ball carrying
But
midfielder as
no, the reason I'm bringing this point up, so if you think necessarily for all these players also, leaving Arsenal is also not at their best interest too.
but there are other teams outside of the league who Pravin Sharma says hello.
Hi,
Praveen.
Mama. That's my mom. Hello,
Oh,
mommy. She comes in every stream of ours. Says hello and then keeps the stream on.
ah, I'm glad. Thank you so much, Auntie.
So
Uh,
yeah,
no, so look, I can actually run through the team and say
मम्मी
uh,
stream को like करो.
Gabriel would get into not in the place of Van Dijk, but as his partner at Liverpool, 100%. As the second best defender for Liverpool, he'll get in at City. At this point, he'll definitely get into City.
Yeah,
He'll
but
get
हाँ तो
no, no, no.
Saliba तो I said
Gabriel,
no.
Gabriel, Gabriel. I'm saying not Saliba. Saliba. I'm not talking about those players. I'm talking about the Raya will.
Gabriel, no यार. Gabriel, is he really as good as Konate?
He's better than Konate. 100%.
And that second Gomez, they're showing highlights of City का
I have
9-0.
seen that. Yeah, I mean, come on, like 8-0. Like, why would you want? I have not even seen highlights of any other match, honestly.
I have also not. I always see highlights of Premier League matches, but
Yeah, me
FA
too. Yeah.
Cup का, and एक तो bigger reason behind that is this app is so वाहियात सोने
Yeah.
लगे
Yeah.
कि इसको खोलने का ही मन नहीं करता. If it comes in like YouTube recommendation and it's a short highlight, I would go on and watch it.
Yeah.
अगर
Yeah.
2-3 मिनट वाला highlight है. बिकॉज सोनी जो हाईलाइट्स भी कट करता है ना, वो भी बहुत गंदे हाईलाइट्स कट करता है.
Yeah.
But I know he's not done really well or anything, but I like Doku. I think he's a very exciting player, and if he would be somewhere else, he would be like a very, because he would get more freedom over there to express
But
himself.
that's the kind of player even Kolo Muani is what I was saying. Like
Hmm.
that's the kind of, not maybe not as fast because Doku is just incredibly fast, I think.
Hmm.
But Kolo Muani is very fast too. But it just so we did inquire about I mean I don't know how true the rumors are, but we did inquire about Isaac at Newcastle.
That would be like an, but I don't see that signing coming in anything less than 100 million at this point at least.
They said 150 million.
Huh. See,
And I said, I mean,
my thing currently with this Arsenal is, I don't think so. There is a simpler deal to be done than Osimhen ka deal at this moment.
I feel so too, yeah.
The club wants
Even
to
if
sell.
it's loan, even if it's loan for 6 months until the
Mhm.
end of the season. Yeah.
The only complication right now in that whole deal is he's on loan to Galatasaray, and that part would also have to be taken care of.
Hmm.
But I still don't think so. That would be like a very big road block, right?
Yeah. And he would want to play for us more than Galatasaray. I mean,
Huh.
yeah.
He's available for 60 million. He wants to move to Premier League, wants to play for a bigger club. You need a striker desperately. There is not
Yeah.
a, and 60 million in this market for Osimhen is dirt cheap,
Yeah.
if you think of, right? Because in this market, ये Hojule and Nunes have been sold for 70 million, 100 million.
Right.
तो जिस प्राइस में मिल रहा है,
Oh, he's
I,
only 26 years old.
हाँ, that's, it's bizarre to my mind how that deal is not happening and why Arsenal is not acting up it. Chelsea would have done that deal yesterday if they would have been able to balance out their books
Right.
further, right? The only reason they have not done is, and Arsenal has everything to offer at this moment. Yeah, Champions League football, challenging for the league, team playing well. They create a lot of chances for the strikers. The like it's bizarre how that deal is not happening, and that is where the ambition of the club gets into question,
So in the summer, we were actually offered Osimhen at 100 million.
which has now come down to 60 million.
Right, right, right.
Hmm. I think one of the complication part of that deal is his wage demand is very high, if I'm not wrong. Which also I feel he would now come down to because he could not get a deal in summer. He eventually had to move to Galatasaray, and I don't think so. He would have crazy wages over there.
Let's see. Let's see his wages. Osimhen wages in Galatasaray. 10 million a year. Oh yeah, that's not that much.
Osimhen net salary for the season is 6 million or about 115 per week while on loan. And it's like, yeah, it's seriously, yeah, it's nothing. He would, it's just bizarre to my mind at least that how that deal, why Arsenal is not acting upon it.
Hmm. Okay, so 6 million is from Galatasaray and 4 is being covered by Napoli. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
It has actually come down also this year. Until last year, it is 8.2 million his salary. Until last year, it was 10.7 million, which has come down because of I think all the drama, and he would have had some cuts into it. That is where you have to agree how smart City has been when it comes to structuring Haaland's salary, pure
Yeah.
performance-based salary.
Yeah. I mean, he does have 375, but plus performance, but yeah.
Huh? But then what he offers you, and I think Osimhen का वही है, he is also demanding somewhere near 400k का wages.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for us.
But if you see, like, let's say you let go Jesus and Kai Havertz both.
No, no, that's not the point. At Arsenal, since Edu and Arteta came, no, so they did like a restructuring of how we do the wages, and they said that we will not overpay. Um, to any,
Anyone.
yeah,
Hmm.
which I totally
Which was
respect.
also, I think, the reason they decided to let go this guy, Obiang.
Ozil, Ozil and Aubameyang, yeah. I mean, Ozil was the one that hurt a lot. Aubameyang too, but I think his form was dipping.
The big difference I feel from an as an outsider between both of them is Obiang was here just for the money and but Ozil really cared and really loved the club and wanted to be a gunner, right?
Right.
When, when you see how he covered the salary of people and how he was, I think he paid for that mascot also to keep
Yeah,
him in and all of that. That is when you, and then he had a lot of things, and he was also genuinely hurt in the whole process of him not being able to play and what all was happening around the club. And Obiang was, I think, just like his ego was hurt, and he was not
yeah.
really like a big team player at that point.
Right, right, right. He had become too egoistic,
Hmm. Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
love
towards
is
the end of his season, there was also no reason behind why he had to be egoistic. His performances clearly had dipped big time. Yeah, they scored goals for fun. Like Salford played really bad.
I mean, I don't even know which division they are in. So,
Salford is the club, no, which is owned by this guy.
the United Legends.
92 match. But would like if let's say today Arsenal wins, do you see them winning FA Cup? And would it be enough?
I see us making a comeback in the Carling Cup or in the Carabao Cup. I feel we might make a comeback. It'll be very tough.
I feel that I think Liverpool will definitely make a comeback, but now I have doubt because it's 2-0, and Newcastle is not a team who would just concede, a lot of goals and is strong in that way. They if they would want to set up in a certain, and I think Newcastle now plays at home, na?
Yeah,
It's for,
that's the
hmm. So with all of that, I feel, and I think Liverpool, wala I'm so sure that they're gonna make a comeback.
I mean, looking at defenses, we've been the best defense in the league this year as well.
Hmm.
Uh, with along with Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Forest have been amazing, man. um,
Forest is showing how bad Tottenham is because you can now we all can see that Nunez is a good coach. He's not a bad coach. It was, but at the same time, I also feel that how a manager like David Moyes is good for Everton's and West Ham's of the world, and they can get them into top four, but they cannot manage a top four club,
hmm.
right? Or a big club for that matter. That can be the thing with Nunez too when he came to Tottenham because no matter what we say, Tottenham has a lot of money, first of all, with and the stadium they have built, and it has developed into a good sizable club at this moment.
So finance wise, they are ranked higher than Arsenal. So
Hmm.
which is funny.
And they also have like a again poor structure. Uh, I think that's the difference that a lot of these people, everyone wants to become a Papa Perez, right? They want to be a CEO making all those calls and making those decisions. But we have to agree that there can only be one of him. It's very hard that there will be a second Papa Perez who would run such a successful club and would and also there is a reason behind it is he doesn't really scout. He goes after who's the biggest name in the
Right.
world right now, who's running around, and we'll go and get him. Right. So till like City is City because of the structure they have. No, it's not necessarily just because of the money, I feel. Because if it was about the money, PSG would have been doing much better. For like they
You look
had
at last to last Champions League that Madrid won. They had Benzema.
by
Uh,
hmm,
they had,
Odegaard मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा है. Did he walk out first?
let's see.
है he's there.
We had they had Benzema, Modric, Cruz, who else? And Courtois, I think. These were like the players from outside and big names that were already big names that came in.
Hmm.
Vinny, not a big name when he came in. He was a
But he
big
was a
talent.
big name in Brazil, like he was the next wonder kid.
Right. But that's what, like, you
Same
and
goes
I
for
know
Rodrigo.
to nurture, huh? Rodrigo, Valverde, who
Hmm.
scored the final.
Valverde तो उनका बच्चा है. Like,
Why? Like
hmm,
they've been very efficient managing like both sides to
hmm.
nurture talent and to buy attract talent.
I really won't say. हाँ मतलब okay. Like I think when it comes to the youth academy, not so much. Probably their scouting system in terms of identifying the talent and then the club acting on it. In that case, obviously yes. Uh, but did you see uh, Hazard's interview recently as to why he thinks he was not successful?
No.
Yeah. So he said that one of the things he said is that at Chelsea, when we lost a match, the second day we would still be like a team, smiling, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. At
Right.
Madrid, if you lost a match, not a single person would have smile on their face the next day. So he didn't feel like, and he could not cope up with that,
Mm.
right? Which also talks about why Madrid is Madrid and why not every player can go there and succeed because you need to be so strong mentally.
Right.
Yeah. The other thing he told us, talked about it, which is bizarre. I think he said that yes, he used to put on a lot of weight because what he felt is we work so hard, and in the break we should be allowed to do whatever we want to, and then I would eat whatever I want and all of that, and no one should ask me to work out in that time. And I feel no, because of the money you're earning, because of so much expectation, you're expected to keep certain level of professionalism even when you are on break,
Right.
right? Which he didn't wanted to apparently. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this shows why he was a extremely talented player but could not never win Ballon d'Or, and we could see why Ronaldo's and Messi's win continuously because they didn't care that they wanted to have a burger. That burger didn't existed in their world.
Yeah.
Mm. And I don't think so. There is going to be like we are going to have more of such players who would feel they are entitled to do anything in their own break and not look after them, than to have players with strong mentality who would be like, no, even though I'm on a break, I need to be ready and be at a certain level of fitness.
Right.
How is Tuchel not come to see this game? I'm surprised. Aren't there enough England players? Mainu खेल रहा है. Who are the other English players on the pitch?
Yeah.
Maguire.
No, मैं मत यार अब तो
Anyone from Arsenal? Rice खेल नहीं रहा है. तो is there any English player? Sterling.
um वो लुइस कैली.
Is he on the pitch?
No,
Sorry.
he's there he is, yeah.
Wait, nice. खेल दे. अरे यार, why so slow? Rubbish. You win the ball at there. You're not even going for an attack. क्या है मतलब ये?
Garnacho should have just taken it off. I think.
नहीं नहीं तो we would have they would have reached our goal sooner. I don't think so. He has the confidence at this moment to take on players. And I think he's also been called out on that to play. I think the idea is to first play simpler football
Right.
and then start to show all your tricks and whatever. By the way, who do you think if Martinelli, uh, this seems like a bad challenge. If Martinelli tomorrow is listed to be sold, who you think would be the first club who would come for him?
If Klopp would have been there, I would have said Liverpool.
Hmm.
I don't think they would take him over Diaz right now.
Hmm.
Then I don't think a top club would come for him, at least in Premier League.
I think RB Leipzig because Klopp is the director of football, like football
Right.
operational head.
Right. Because I think as much as he's been loved by Klopp, no Arsenal manager is loved.
I mean, after Klopp, it has only been Arne Slot. So, but he can be like a decent replacement for Salah. Because next year they have to replace him. And one thing which scares me of that is if they get the money next season, one of either Vinicius or Rodrigo, Madrid would have to sell. Because I think they have learned their lesson this year. Both of them can, all three of them cannot play in one team. You
Right.
need someone who will just be there to feed them and feed to their ego. And when I think of that, I think there are chances of Vinny going more just because he also has like he wants to be the main man.
Oh, wait, Sterling came on for whom? Oh, right, for Jesus.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Jesus, he came on for Jesus.
Yeah. I should really take care of that. It's Jesus, but I keep saying Jesus. Spelling same. What can I do?
Mhm. So, like, I
I
just hope that they don't get replaced with Vinicius or.
What money will they get? For whom will they get the money? They are not getting any money.
But then, if three of them leave, there's a huge reduction in their wage bill.
Still.
And we also need to remember they have not spent a they have spent what 14 million this season so far.
Oh yeah, yeah. They didn't buy anyone. But
Yeah. So they
they,
would have the money.
look, three of them, even if they leave, it's different positions. So to
Wait, wait,
when
wait, 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 wait. Go, 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 no, go, 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 go.
oh, what a goal!
Oh, that, tell your Odegaard that is how you play like a cam.
Pretty sure the my football group has
By the way, Garnacho made a right pass and
yeah.
Bruno made a right shot. That is two things which I never expected to have happen in same moment. I think now it's a very important that next 5 minutes we don't concede a goal and keep our heads into the game.
I just don't think we have right now the mental capacity to make a comeback, which is so sad. Like that, I'm saying that.
Was this Gabriel who was at the fault or Saliba?
No, Gabriel.
Gabriel. But like to be very honest,
Yeah,
same Garnacho 1 month like under the neck would have just tried to cut him also and went for a shot.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good finish.
I think it was a lucky finish. I really because I just saw the shot where it came from. It didn't like perfectly came to his leg. How he took it.
Yeah.
But any like is Rice injured? What was the reason both of them
He's on
not playing? Are they on
the
the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Okay. I also don't think Georgino have be yaar. ओ भाई साहब, मगवायर 2011 वाइब मगवायर.
See that he's been your best defender, and then it's delete.
No,
ऐसा कैसा? How did we suddenly start attacking so much?
that's what United. That is why I said, right. We need our heads in the game for next 5 minutes because United just loses their head after they score. They just जब इतने हम लोग सरप्राइज हो जाते हैं कि अरे हमने गोल मारा.
No, but I mean Arsenal also they're like, oh, we need to wake
But
up.
you also get that, right? I think sometimes a lot of these games when they're just not nothing is happening and then one moment just changes entirely for both the team. But I feel if you frustrate now Arsenal for
Oba, what a miss.
how lucky. Thank you, Lisandro Martinez.
Acha,
But how lucky was that?
no, we missed the.
No, no, I think Lisandro came in with the slide, no?
No, 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 he missed it. कैसे? वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, like, how can he miss that?
Oh my God. Wow. This is a finish which Dadichi will be very proud of.
No, no, Arteta, you can't clap for that. I mean, I understand he's trying to encourage them, but
And you see why I said that as now United really needs to have their head in the game. They Garnacho, though it takes 2 minutes for us to show our real colors.
no, that was a bad ball to Garnacho though, and he could
No,
have.
but he also like
Uh,
really did not do nothing.
it's been a while. It was just surprising, but it's been a while. United won at the Emirates.
I
Uh,
think the last time was when this guy danced, right? Apna
uh,
Lingard.
Ole was there last time, I think.
That was time also when Lingard danced.
Oh yeah,
Under
but
Ole, we actually, I think, beat all the big teams also.
yeah,
Just,
imagine your career highlight being.
बे यार, that was not a, एक तो ये लोग है ना चिंदियों की तरह गिरते रहे. अब
येलो दिएगा.
ऐसे so bad. एक तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है यार कसम से हम लोग को. This is, I'll take it maybe as a foul, but this is not a yellow by any means. Now we have
Three players. Yeah.
4 players. डालोट है ना एक तीसरा.
को भी मिला.
ब्रूनो उगाटे डालो मार्टिनेज. And all four of, I think except for Dalo, I don't trust any three of them to not get a second yellow with stupidity.
नहीं, I don't think you guys will get it right now because you guys are
And I think it's
leading.
not our stupidity with, and over that how Arsenal gets favored.
Yeah. ओ वाह, बच गया. Again Maguire.
I think that's अभी देख अभी नहीं देगा.
That's not a
It
foul.
was,
I mean, that's not a
अरे it was a red man.
yellow.
इससे क्लियर रेड नहीं हो सकता कोई. 65 तक if we do hold off Arsenal 65 minutes तक, I think they'll also lose their temper then.
No, no, I think like it's only 1-0. If you guys get two up, then yes, it's done.
नहीं नहीं 65 तक बिकॉज अभी वो जो एक अटैक का उन लोगों का स्ट्रीम बना हुआ है ना, दे वुड आल्सो लाइक लूज आउट ऑन द एनर्जी एंड वुड हैव टू कंजर्व इट, राइट.
Yeah, but we have people. Look, I think they're
अभी देख, फ्रॉम गोल किक डायरेक्ट बाहर मारा है. दैट इज द टैलेंट व्हिच यूनाइटेड हैज. नो अदर टीम कैन मैच इट. दैट इज हाउ
so
वी lose our mind after scoring
I
a
can
goal.
see us subbing Jorginho and Moreno for Partey and Rice, and I can see five are allowed, right? And I can see.
I can see Ugarte getting subbed for Casemiro because he's on a yellow.
Hmm. And I can see.
And I can see Garnacho getting subbed for Xerxes. I think Anthony. I think Anthony or Vergi,
Ahmad.
one of them for Garnacho.
Yeah.
But and then later in the stage, if we are able to keep it, see, did you see Ugarte? What did Ugarte do?
Yeah.
And that guy is on a yellow.
Come on, make something of this. Okay. Chalo. At least there was a shot. And
Suddenly, we have just lost
foul.
how we play football. We just forget how we. Okay, come on, make something of this.
It'll be a goal. Oh, no. Saliba is on the halfway line. Anyway, and I see Trossard coming on.
Hmm.
Trossard is a sub like
ए,
as
ये
he
अभी ये देखिए क्या कर रहे हैं यार सलीबा
red
यार इस
card. हाँ, ऐसे एल्बो मारना मतलब
अरे क्या है अभी वो उसको वो पकड़ के कैसे रखा हुआ है झप्पी पा रहे हैं ऐसे पीछे पूरी.
दैट्स लव फॉर फुटबॉल. लेकिन ये बाद में उससे मार दिया उसको. वो भी जॉ रिप्लेसमेंट करना पड़ेगा. Come on, we can't concede on corners.
You are defending with 10 men this corner.
So the one player I don't want on is Ahmad. I would not want him on.
I think yeah, that is where I was coming. He would only sub Amar probably for Bruno. Oh, अच्छा. Man, it would have been wonderful अगर हम भी एक गोल ऐसे मार पाते. But I only see it happening if we score another goal. Oh, sorry, if we concede, then he would want Ahmad because Ahmad was injured midweek. That is why he's not starting.
Acha. And yeah, I mean, FA Cup's not that important for United. So,
If we win this one, then Arsenal and United would be on the same FA Cups
yeah,
side.
yeah, 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 yeah. 14 each.
By no means I'm saying,
उसके मुंह में से. He actually hit him.
huh? By no means I'm saying, but उसने जिस तरह से पकड़ा था वो होजुलैंड और करता क्या?
मतलब अरे तो एल्बो इज अ रेड कार्ड.
अरे कुछ भी. अभी ये बुद्धि के लट. अरे यार, big, how dumb, how dumb. बुद्धि, shit man, this guys are idiots. Fuck off. Zero brain whatsoever.
Didn't we talk about this?
That is, and one player I said that I trust would not take such yellow was Dalot.
that-
By the way, he made the most of it. It was a dive.
yeah, कुछ भी.
अरे देख 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 उसको देख what he has done. He has made the most of it.
अरे it's
I'm
the
not saying it is not a yellow. What I'm saying he made the best out of the situation.
नहीं नहीं,
Dalot
I'm
is
not saying
clearly
it's
an
yeah.
idiot.
I'm not saying he got injured or anything. I'm saying that the the challenge was dumb.
It's
Forget. Uh,
100%.
Even if he's not on
And
a
it was not just 1 minute ago. I think few seconds ago, Ugarte made such a rash tackle when sliding in Ahmad.
so I'm assuming he's going to play wing back now.
I think he might just shift to four at the back now.
Which four?
Uh, Lisandro plays on the left as a
Hmm.
left back.
Okay, got it. Oh, Jorginho यहाँ तक भागा और बाद में बकवास बात. Imagine United letting Jorginho run so much.
Goal. Stupidity.
इसको बोलते हैं he made up for his error.
अरे यार क्या बेवकूफी है यार फाइनली यू आर विनिंग एंड देन यू गो एंड कंसीड ऐसे चूते जैसा येलो कार्ड यार बुद्धि के लट सही में.
Thanks, Dalo.
And we saw this coming that there is a red card for this team.
I was like that United will keep their heads. They will like we will not make a comeback. The reason being that we are down on confidence as well. And I mean, it's like, it's that time where everyone was saying, oh, City is the best time to play City. But oh, deflection tha. Oh.
मैं चूतिया मंडी है यार. अरे आर्सेनल जीते रेफरी की वजह से लगता है, बाकी तो जीते नहीं ना. आर्सेनल वो, अरे he's been trying it for first minute. The referee is trying it to win it for Arsenal from first minute. ठीक है, चल स्ट्रीम पे हूँ मैं. अरे बट हम भी तो चूते ना, वो डालो किस तरह से गया. बट उसको ऐसा, तुम जब येलो पे हो तुम ऐसा स्लाइडिंग टैकल कर ही नहीं सकते ना, थोड़ा तो बुद्धि का प्रयोग यूज करोगे कि नहीं. ये तो रेड कार्ड है, ये तो येलो भी नहीं. चल. हाउ इज दिस नॉट अ येलो? नो.
अरे तो डाइव था यार क्या.
Really, man? This is not a yellow you are telling me. And then you
I
tell
need
me
to I
that
need to
Arsenal
watch it.
doesn't get favored.
I need to rewatch. The foul was Lewis Kelly ka.
नहीं,
Wait, oh, no,
मार्टिनेली
no,
का.
no, that's not. अरे कुछ
Hey
नहीं
यार,
है.
it's a clear yellow. अपने हम लोग को इससे गंदे गंदे येलो मिले यार. Come on,
तुम
pal.
लोग को मिला. I'm not
I
saying that
expect so much better than you than this,
the
man.
ones
Come
you
on.
got, I'm not saying are genuine. I'm saying that
Hmm.
this was not.
I mean, if we are getting yellow for those tackles, then this to is red card worthy comparatively.
I think United has created a lot of hate amongst a lot of people. So,
सही है man.
oh, Arteta got a yellow card. क्या यार? Okay, please, no red for Arteta. एक
क्या
got.
फर्क पड़ता है whether he stays there or no?
No, 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 no. We need him on the.
This is done, man. I think now Arsenal is going to score. I think now two at least Arsenal is scoring from here.
I don't see it. Let's see. I
Arsenal,
predict.
abhi, they have the
I
momentum. They
can
are
see
on the
one.
attack.
Right. I can see one goal. I don't know about two. That's the
ये ले
only
आ
thing.
गया दूसरा. बच गए.
Oh, क्या मिस है. अच्छा, कॉर्नर. I'm a little behind than you, I think, in the stream. स्टर्लिंग पहली बार भागा आर्सेनल के लिए. Who's the defender? Oh, Mazarao. I mean, beating him is not that easy. So well done.
हाँ.
Celebrating small wins.
ये सेलिब्रेट, अबे ये आ गया गोल कॉर्नर पे.
अरे वो कॉर्नर से गोल नहीं था ना हमारा. इट वाज ओपन प्ले.
नहीं. Thanks to the ref, of course. Who did Ahmad come in for? But
They subbed off.
I think Ahmad आया. आ गया ना? आया ही नहीं अभी तक पिच
नहीं
पे.
अभी तक नहीं आया, अभी तक नहीं आया.
Hmm. But why? He was ready
Oh,
to come
nice.
on.
Ugarte, good, Ugarte. Ugarte has really क्या बोलते हैं, improved since
Hmm.
joining. Yeah.
Hey, he was मतलब what improved? He was not given chance only under Ten Hag.
ऐसा नहीं, like I watched him at PSG, man. I wasn't that impressed the way everyone was.
अच्छा.
I mean, I was like, why are United signing him? United can get much better players, but no, I think he's proven he's proven a lot of people wrong. And how old is he? He's very young, right?
He's 22, 23.
Yeah, we can easily be like a really great player for the club. If Menu and Ugarte build a partnership, it will be really good.
मतलब Garnacho is playing like a wing back now.
Wing back. By the way, Bruno को रेड कार्ड मिल जाए हम लोग, then we won.
I won't be surprised. I really won't be surprised if they go on to do that, because right now we are chasing the game. Bruno,
Yeah.
when chasing the game, when he doesn't get the ball and anything, gets frustrated and he goes for a rash tackle.
Hmm.
भाई स्टर्लिंग नाचार है. Like if Sterling.
बहुत ज्यादा ही बात में कर रहा था ये। क्या आर्सेनल आके लोगों को क्या हो जाता है? Imagine us saying that even being second in the league, we complain like United fans. ये आर्सेनल आके क्या हो जाता है इन लोगों को?
Fuck off, man. क्या है ये गधापंती? Shit off, man. Why don't you just give them the win? यार मैच खेल ही क्यों रहे हो? This is just shit refereeing at the best. This was not a कोई एंगल से कुछ नहीं था ये पेनल्टी. This is just pure biasness. खेल ही क्यों रहे हो? फिर दे दो ना. This is not a pen. हट बकवास साले चूतिया लोग.
I told you, you guys must have.
And I
Oh,
told
it's not a pen. It's not a
this
pen.
is not a pen by any means, यार. This is just heights and that is why I tell you Arsenal को मिलते हैं तो मान ना मान. ये चूतिया मंटी थे. By the way of fight.
Oh, fight, fight, fight. अरे Maguire, calm down, man.
But that
It's
is why no, you will obviously lose your head यार
अरे
like this.
उसका
एक
नहीं.
तो you're fighting for the win and उसमें ये चूतिया जैसे प्लेयर तुम्हारे.
But it's not going to help you guys.
It is not going to help you, but it is obviously so frustrating.
ज्यादा लोग बाद में रेड कार्ड पे. The thing is, people don't realize. बे यार किसी और को रेड मिलेगा ना तुम लोग में. अब अभी
Garnacho.
वीआर होता ना तो रेड हो जाता.
हम्म.
People don't realize this one thing about habits. That guy is 6'4" and he is un वो क्या बोलते हैं, like surprisingly strong. People don't realize he's very strong physically because he's lanky, right? He's like वो पतला है ये है. So people think he doesn't have strength, but he's actually pretty strong.
मैं अंदर को क्या बोला था Arsenal is going to get a penalty help from ref. I called this for this team itself. I knew.
चलो. Who was it? Klopp. मैं Klopp की तरह I want to look away till it's scored.
लोग जितना अपने लोग behind are, the penalty has already happened over there.
No. Now I can be relaxed.
Your defender Gabriel got a yellow, by the way.
नहीं, that he also deserved it. वो बहुत ज्यादा ही वो he got in the face of Maguire. बोला ना कि
What a save! What a save!
poor penalty.
अरे नहीं यार, it was grounded. It was perfect penalty. It was a very good save.
मुझे ओडेगार्ड का I had that doubt with me. I think even गैब्रियल ने लिया होता ना स्कोर किया होगा. चलो यूनाइटेड still in the game.
It would have been winning this if not for ref.
Who knows, man? Oh, still you might have conceded.
But we would have been in the game to fight enough, right? Right
Yeah,
now, we do not have much to go forward.
Rise is coming on. Come on.
एक और नल्ला है. अरे समो सलीबा गेट अ रेड नाउ. नहीं
Saliba
सलीबा
doesn't
नहीं
even have
क्या.
yellow.
अब किसको
Yellow
मिला था येलो?
Gabriel.
गैब्रियल गेट अ रेड.
You have four players on the pitch that have yellow now. So,
ना
huh?
थ्री थ्री.
No, no, Maguire got no.
Maguire didn't get yellow.
Ah, he got a
Ah,
yellow,
Maguire also get, yes, yes.
yeah, for complaining so much.
But he was not wrong in complaining. मतलब,
I mean, justice was served, we didn't score. And I also said it wasn't a penalty, so it's fine. If any team deserves to win this game, it's
it's United.
it,
Sorry, it is United.
it is no one. None of the
But
two.
no, but United have been much better than Arsenal.
No,
एटलीस्ट हम
no.
लोग ऐसे गिर गिर के येलो और ये सब तो नहीं ले रहे. We are at
वो
least playing a fair game of football.
United. Imagine 2013 we heard United fans say that and everyone would laugh. Wow, chalo.
Hey, United always was fair. Even under Ferguson हम लोग को ऐसे डाइव और ये सब तो कभी नहीं किए. एक था हम लोग में सिर्फ जो डाइव वाइव कभी मार लेता था, that was नानी. And I have no and then उसके बाद it was this Ashley Young.
Now the people are even trained to dive, no?
हम्म.
अलग ही बात
अरे
है.
कौन सा, I think it was a match we had against City. Uh, Tevez was going after the defender, running, and Mancini was there,
Hmm.
and Tevez did not fail. And Mancini, I just remember, he was shouting from Gir ki, "Bhai, gir," because he didn't fail. He did not get the penalty. और अगर वो गिरता तो आराम से penalty मिलता. But
Tevez was, yeah, amazing player. And those were players with, although, no,
I,
if I said dignity, people, United fans would not like it. But when I like playing dignity, definitely. Like they wouldn't just flop around.
but I don't think so. I still cannot understand the decision to not retain him.
Wasn't there an issue internally? Is why he left.
एक तो वो फर्गसन के इश्यूज ही तो नहीं खत्म होते हैं सबके साथ. And we made a Ferguson made a decision to not keep him for some reason.
Who made a decision?
Ferguson.
Okay. Ah, I know. Wait, I think there was, I thought there was a falling out, like really bad. Because he went, I mean,
Because but वो three के साथ
hmm.
the football we, oh what a game man.
Akash is having a new favorite keeper. Oh, wow.
But how did Rice miss this?
वो ऑनसाइड था, he should have scored.
Onside था वो.
नहीं
Garnacho
वही
played him onside.
he should have scored.
और अगर वो गोल मार देता तो कौन सा ऑफसाइड दिया भी जाता.
नहीं ऑफसाइड, अगर ऑफसाइड होता तो शायद दे भी देते बट
नहीं नहीं, कहाँ आर्सेनल को थोड़ी ये सब दिया जाता है. भाई
now
इंजर्ड हो गया ये तो.
I still feel we have a better chance of course.
बाइंडर इंजर्ड.
चलो ओ नाना
आई थिंक उसका हाथ लगा है उस पे बार पे. हम्म.
हम्म, मुझे लगा वो एक पेनल्टी सेव करके उसका सीजन खत्म. He's like I've done my work. Ah, but if United go on to win the FA Cup this year, then he has to be the man of the tournament. इस ये सेव के बिना तो होता ही नहीं कुछ.
But for this game, I love, even as a neutral, if I would say the game just got killed, Arsenal could have still made a comeback, and I agree to it.
Hmm.
But that the game just got killed because of a wrong yellow.
Wait, which wrong yellow?
Dalo honestly did not touch him first of all. Dalo was
यार
wrong.
नहीं
He
है
made
यार.
the best out of the situation, but Dalo did not touch him.
No, but that sort of action does lead to yellow cards, even if there is no touch. We've seen that. मतलब वो देते ही है यार वो
But
तो.
uske pehle bhi the yellows we have been getting have been soft yellows. And whereas Arsenal have
But
not got
I'm not.
those
हाँ,
yellows.
I'm not saying those are not soft yellows, but I'm saying that
Hmm.
डालो का दोनों deserve था.
Matlab, this is just pure corruption at this moment from referee. And I'm not blaming Arsenal for it. I'm just blaming that
हाँ
overall
हाँ
the refereeing in this country, in this league, is just so pathetic. And I think
वही.
like I think the refereeing overall, the standards have dropped really bad overall. Uh,
Yeah.
Earlier, we used to see such decisions only when we were playing against likes of Barca and Madrid, where the ref would clearly favor, there was favoritism. But ऐसा, the we never had this many bad decisions
Hmm.
even before VAR. After VAR, we were supposed to have zero bad decisions. But
So the way VAR has been designed, I've been having this, like we've been talking on our group on this channel for a very brief time, but like the way it has been designed is that they want to have, and again, that's not what we thought, because we said, oh, video reviews, that means it's just okay, it'll be black and white now. But no, what happened was, let's just see this corner and then.
okay, okay. Arsenal still has the ball, throw it. Yeah.
So that it wasn't built to intervene at every moment, right? And then
Hmm.
what, like when it comes to
Oh,
uh,
wow. Okay. This is very interesting. He's throwing on Oliver, the young midfielder, instead of Casemiro. Okay.
okay, but who in front, like in whose place?
That is yet to be seen. Ahmad comes in for Garnacho. 37 is Mainu. Mainu की जगह है. I don't know if, like, I get it, you don't want Ugarte off because of the experience, but then you're running a risk of another yellow potential red.
Menu
Who
didn't have
is
mine.
Zogzi in for Hoju? Okay, all right. Bayendir has redeemed himself. Hopefully, Zogzi can do the same, and it would be a good match to do that. You were sorry, you were saying for
Yeah. So
yeah.
if you see, like when they say clear and obvious penalty, right?
Hmm.
So if even if it's an error, human error, and but it's not clear and obvious that should have been a penalty, right? They will, and then we find out it was, they will still not give it. So they will side with the referee. That's the rule. That so it's like that we'll minimize, but we'll not remove all errors, because otherwise it'll be all like
But
what's
like the refereeing errors have increased drastically,
I
right?
know. I'm
That's
just
the first
saying.
thing. And secondly, I think there is a very simple solution to it. If the referee has such a bad decision,
Hmm.
his match fee starts to get
That they should be
affected.
charged a
On
part of
if
it.
you get that decision, I can promise you this pathetic referees like Michael Oliver, and that Mike Dean,
Mike
uh,
Dean. No,
right?
my not
All of
Mike Dean.
them, like, क्या नाम है
Oliver
उसका,
and oh, there was one more, but yeah, Oliver is the one. Yeah.
right? The amount of shit refereeing they do would stop at there and there. Because if you see, because of this, I think Oliver and Dean, whatever this referee, because of him and his pathetic refereeing, yeah, Roma had lost that Europa League final. ठीक है?
I didn't watch the match.
Roma had lost that final because of the refereeing,
Okay.
which Mourinho was the manager at that time.
Yeah.
So because of the refereeing, first of all, there is a team who lost millions over there by not winning that cup. Also, a manager subsequently lost his job
Hmm.
few months later. Mourinho obviously called it out very openly how he was bad and all of that. And then cut to that ref actually got attacked by the fans while he was having lunch with the family and all of it. But the point being, and then all of that continues to be happen. And when they make those bad decisions in a longer or a shorter run, those really get affected to the players, the club on a huge level, right?
Right.
With such decisions, managers' jobs get costed on that.
Yeah.
I'm not defending it, but I know the match. Even this guy Ten Hag got sacked on just before like 2 3 matches. There were some really bad decisions which were made by the ref, which costed him his job. Right? So the impact they are creating because of this bad decisions is costing the club, players, and everything at a level where it is costing millions and millions of the things. And these
Mm.
referees don't get accounted for anything and are just protected at every step. And all they say is it is a thankless job. It's a very hard job. I'm sorry, playing is a very hard job too. It is a managing is a very hard job and a thankless job too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very good attack for Arsenal. But mm, I think
See,
Odegaard would have taken us
Havertz is
further.
trying to play as the cam, uh, which his original position was.
Hmm. I think the beauty of that. I think the football has just become over the years too technical. तो
Hmm.
अपने को जो football, the free flowing football we used to see is nowhere there, nowhere.
Hmm.
Mainly Premier League तो has been spoiled because of this Pep. इतना
Pepuri.
ब्यूटीफुल फुटबॉल होता था पूरे प्रीमियर लीग में एंड ये आया आदमी प्लेइंग फ्रॉम द बैक, मैं ये पोजीशन ये सब करके पूरा प्रीमियर लीग का सत्यानाश कर दिया.
What do you think of what do you think would have been the case if Sir Alex would have stayed and Pep would have come?
No, no. No. Sir Alex, I think there is enough evidence for all of us to see that Pep really had Sir Alex's number.
Now, look, when you have Messi and all those players in
Even
your
without it, I think in current how football has evolved, I don't think so. At this moment, Sir Alex Ferguson would have been a successful manager
Hmm.
because his entire game relied on players being really passionate and doing their job. Or
Hmm.
he would really go after the players and the players were scared for him. Today, if you do that, you're gonna get sacked the next morning.
No, but
You-
no. Like before that develops, he would have taken care of people like Rashford and stuff, right?
I don't think so. That is the thing.
Hmm.
Because eventually we could have argued if it would have been only a United problem. I think it has become a problem everywhere where players have just too much. Okay, I didn't know he had this much talent. They thought. Hey! I think that ब्रूनो के इतना फाउल फाउल चिल्ला रहा है.
नहीं वो कॉर्नर कॉर्नर चल रहा था.
I think if he would have just played over here, tried to play over here.
अरे Xerxes is really good. He is like Ronaldo 2.0.
By the way, it was a corner.
नहीं 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 देख लास्ट में it didn't go off. हाँ
सॉरी सॉरी.
yeah
बट
yeah.
नहीं, अगर तू देखे तो उसने जिस तरह से लात मारा है, दैट इज व्हाट ब्रूनो वाज शाउटिंग फॉर. If you see how the keeper has come off from this line and has hit a mark.
The keepers who are protected, they'll be protected. That's a
अरे
different.
ये अभी हमारा यूनाइटेड वाला होता, 6 मैच का बैन लग जाता है ऐसे टैकल पे तो. आई थिंक दिस इज जस्ट stupidity at this point that you play such passes from Maziri. Is it it goes to extra time, right? No, it's not like
Yeah.
90 and straight,
No,
it goes
no.
to extra time. Goal.
Uh,
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
that's It's two chances.
ब्रूनो किस पे चिल्ला रहा था उधर? आई डेंट अंडरस्टैंड. अच्छा वो उसके हैंड पे, आई थिंक. उसके हाथ पे लगा था वैसे भी.
अभी देख, ना तो गोल गया, ना
हम्म.
तो पेनल्टी या कुछ भी, नथिंग लाइक यू, इट्स अ
But नहीं नहीं, I think Bruno's point over there was that
आई
if it would have been, and he is not catching all of this when it comes to United.
अरे लेकिन अभी टू एग्रेवेट द रेफरी, तुम येलो पे हो, कैप्टन हो, थोड़ा शांति रखो।
I get you, but I think yeah, that is just too human at this point because you're already trying to fight every ball, you're trying to do everything, and the ref keeps going against you. It it would get you. And and I'm not saying you're wrong right
Hmm.
now. You're completely, but if like I'm just thinking from the human side of it, because I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah, I
getting
know, I know.
frustrated like him at this moment.
I know. I mean, I don't want it to go to extra time, man. Come on.
Ah, yeah, even I don't want it to go to
No,
just United score and win.
we play Tottenham during the week, man. I mean, we have a lot of stuff. This month for Arsenal is 10 matches.
Okay,
Literally,
like, yeah, this was a foul, yeah. Finally, yeah. Because I don't like, I really don't know what's the problem currently with from all the refs, what they have a with United at this moment.
no, no, that wasn't a foul in my eyes.
It was a foul, yeah. Anything which comes from the back,
नहीं नहीं, देख बॉल आगे से ही ले लिया था, नाउ यू सी।
हाँ आई सॉ, बट ही उसका तो पैर दिखना, वो उसके काफ पे जा रहा है बैक से.
But yeah, we have and we've already drop points in one of the matches. We have drawn one, oh sorry, lost one. So Arsenal, let's see this month matches.
Okay, Arsenal on a great counter attack. United really running hard. That's good to see. Sterling, Odegaard. अरे nice Oliver. I think this is okay. चलो बच गए. By
कुछ
the way,
भी था,
this
नहीं यार, come on man.
this guy is the this guy is also like really highly rated at this moment from a youth standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Toby Oliver. I'm excited to see the the youngster which we have signed from Arsenal, how
Oh
he
yeah,
pans out, the striker.
he is really good man.
Youth में तो he is like maturing full on. He's been
अरे yeah,
great.
he scored 7 goals when he was in one match when he was playing for us versus Liverpool. He's like,
What was the last player Liverpool developed from their
hmm,
youth system?
yeah, Trent and all these are from Liverpool.
No, Trent is bought. Trent is not from Liverpool.
Trent is not bought, man.
Trent is bought.
You check.
अच्छा हाँ नहीं नहीं सॉरी दिस guy is bought. वो दूसरा वाला winger is bought.
Robertson is bought, yeah.
Robertson is bought for
Yeah, वो हल
400.
से आया था,
But
वो
then
हल से।
who else? Curtis Jones is there.
Curtis Jones is there.
Dominic Solanke I also know is from their youth academy actually.
अच्छा, I thought he was from Chelsea.
नहीं है. I think I've seen him play for.
No, he did play, but he signed for Liverpool.
अच्छा
Yeah,
हाँ तो फिर I can be wrong. तो फिर if you think it can be Chelsea because I remember from that knowledge only कि उसके बहुत ही young days में I had seen him play for
Liverpool, yeah.
Liverpool.
I remember that. I remember when they signed him, he was like, and honestly speaking, I'll tell you this. If we had Dominic Solanke, we would
Hmm.
have way better right now, like in a much better position.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah,
I think
very good.
he's a proper poacher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And अरे यार क्या, you cannot leave the midfield this empty.
He
Uh,
has he's
he's been a
actually
great
done really
signing
well
for
for
Tottenham.
क्या है यार, मतलब why? You have 4 players ahead of you, man.
I think there's just too much space and like that you would take that shot here.
ऐसा नहीं यार, you're I mean, I understand that defenders these days are becoming like Trent and all वो मारते हैं, but I haven't seen that from
ट्रेंट
Timber yet.
फिर वहां पे भी मारता. जस्ट मतलब ट्रेंट का फिर.
No,
ट्रेंट
Trent.
का शॉट भी उस तरह का होता.
Yeah, yeah. That's what him hitting it is one thing. Like I haven't seen Timber do it. So anyway,
Hmm.
so this month we already played Brentford. We won. Brighton we drew 1-1.
I was actually seeing that only. Arsenal guy.
Yeah. So we have Bright
Brentford, Brighton.
Brentford,
I feel you
Newcastle.
lost.
Yeah. Man United, Tottenham,
Aston,
Aston Villa, Dinamo Zagreb,
that's
Fantasy.
Wolves,
Yeah. Wolves,
Girona.
Girona.
Then you play City, and then oh, that's like this is even the next month doesn't start easy. Your first two games are Arsenal versus City. और राइस एक और मिस किया शायद. Your next first two games of the February
Oh,
month are
God.
City and Arsenal. Or City and Newcastle.
And the thing is that I don't mind the difficulty of the things, difficulty of the matches. That's fine. The problem is the volume. मतलब जो pace में आ रहा है, it's every 3 days almost
But
that
I
we are
think
playing.
that just happens there from December to February. That's just how Premier League has always operated. The thing is, it's not just Arsenal, right? It's with everyone, at least the top clubs.
No, I know, but I just because we don't have the squad to right now, where
Hey,
cap.
good ball, hey, good ball. अच्छा फाउल दे दिया है. फाउल किस चीज का था बट वाज इट ऑफसाइड? अमर वाज ऑन.
ऑफसाइड था, ऑफसाइड था.
आई डोंट थिंक सो.
नहीं नहीं. बहुत स्लाइट लाइक आई कुड सी इट.
नो 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 वेट, सॉरी, इट वाज क्लियरली ऑफ. वो सारा फिर भी बॉल तक नहीं पहुंच पाया था.
बहुत लंबा होल्ड किया यार बॉल.
आई एग्री.
Ahmad is fast enough to beat defenders.
हम्म. And all the defenders were him. He could have just released 1 second and yeah, could have done better.
I mean, the problem of like giving away corners to Arsenal is that eventually we do score from them.
I know. Yeah.
But
And especially like when you are not good at defending them.
oh yeah, that's another thing. But
Hmm.
anyway. So please, no extra time. Let's finish this right now. Please,
Yeah,
please.
on the counter. Come on, Ahmad. So Ahmad was asked his dream goal,
Hmm.
and he said Champions League final against City and scoring the winner like he did recently.
Nice, nice. See,
So Ahmad has had a last minute a great goal against Liverpool and City both. So now I
yeah.
think it's time for against Arsenal.
Uh, yeah, I don't see it happening, man. You guys already played us once.
I think that match was too early for him to play. And again, he lost on two set pieces. And
I
I
mean,
don't, I've seen the highlights. I could be completely wrong. I don't see there were other big chances which were created in that match apart from that uh, set pieces. Not that like set pieces are also part of football, so you cannot say that you don't count them. Like they count, they get counted too. But
yeah,
set pieces is mainly you concede because of one person's error more than anything else. I think Timber should have done much better over there.
yep.
Not that it would get counted for anything, but oh yaar, it
Bruno
almost
didn't get
counted.
Bruno didn't get sent off as a surprise.
I agree. यार लास्ट मिनट में वापस we had a beautiful chance यार like लिवरपूल वाला यार. By the way, I'll just be back like in a second, okay? ये देखा चालू करके थोड़ा सही है ठीक है ना. By the way, good match to stream.
We haven't done a good job of marketing the stuff. So
Hmm.
ah,
Heavy
Sterling will score the winner.
match highlight. So see, I think with 10 man United would have already won this match.
I don't think so, man. I mean, I'm
The
pretty sure
other side of it is also is Arsenal have missed two three sitters.
three very easy chances here.
Four. The penalty,
Oh yeah,
the Rice one, and two of Kai Havertz.
right.
एक तो मतलब खुद ही तुमने मतलब द डायलॉग थिंग है तुमने खुद ही इतना गंदा टच लिया पहले तो यू डिड इंटरसेप्ट पर तुम्हारा टच इतना गंदा था और फिर तुम जाके भिड़ भी गए दैट्स 10 seconds of madness.
He literally forgot लगता है कि he was on a yellow and then he's like oh crap and then he's like नहीं 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 नहीं.
Also this should have been dealt better यार तो साला मतलब यूनाइटेड के सामने ही सारी अमर ये डिफेंडर ऐसा फिनिश करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा इट वाज अ डिफ्लेक्शन आई डोंट
It
थिंक
was
सो
a
इट वाज
deflection, but it was a good shot as well. But I
लाइक
think it was going wide. No, no, it wasn't. It was on the
I
target.
think the main thing was मतलब तुम ऐसे जब shots लेते हो you just keep it on target is the main thing and
Right.
then anything can happen. But I know you said that this was a bad penalty but I think it was a good penalty with matched by an excellent save
So when there's a dip.
because it's not at that perfect height of a
No,
keeper.
I know. But
No.
when you're dipping your penalty right at a lower height, I think the dip has to be before it reaches the keeper. Not the dip as can be on the line. You understand? Like that's what I'm as a striker, I would think like I used to play striker slash midfielder. So
As a keeper, I will tell you it was not an easy penalty to save. Because
I
you
mean
have
penalty
to,
is
he had to
yeah.
be on a full stretch of every inch of his body to get there. Because it was really on the corner.
No, that I agree. I mean, the save was really good. The I feel the penalty was bad because I think it. Again, I feel he was low on confidence as well.
I also think that it is also like if Bruno would have taken the same penalty, I would have been like it's a bad penalty and like it's also your player biasness thing and why how you want it. ये
Yeah,
कौन सब
because we
किया?
expect him
टिम्बर
to
है ये?
score.
Who's this player who got subbed? 49.
Lewis Kelly.
अच्छा. I
Yeah,
don't know any.
youth player.
Trossard is on. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Trossard against
So
tiring defenders can be a great effort.
yeah,
अच्छा तो हो गया तो सब
he's like Santi Cazorla. Not that innovative, but he
ये क्या
can.
किया we have Malaysia on for Ugarte
Well, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense because
how
Ugarte is in yellow. So
no but then why not Casemiro मतलब how Malaysia makes so do you like now you play five at the back now
you
so
guys.
we are playing five at the back with one midfield five then you have Toby and Bruno midfielders
Yeah.
5-2 I think.
Yeah, there was this brief period in the 2010s where we had one defensive midfielder and two attacking midfielders, right? And
And I think
now it,
that is the football week. Like 4-3-3 and all of this.
yeah,
Four
now
four
we have
यार 4-4-2 जब अपने खेलते थे ठीक है there was nothing like this is an attacking midfielder, this is a defensive midfielder. You had like both the midfielders were expected to be दिमाग वाला कि if one is going ahead, you stay back, and if
right.
when the next one that is the brain you guys would have to use,
Yeah,
right? And like, but both the midfielders would have to be equally good at both the things.
right. Paul Scholes and Gerrard getting red cards and stuff. It was fun. All these midfielders getting red
Mm.
cards for really rash tackles, like actual
Yeah,
rash tackles.
those red cards deserve red cards.
Yeah. I was watching some 90s match. I mean,
But okay, I also like, I think you also need to protect the players more, and I'm glad that part of the football is gone. Only because now the games are so much more than what they were earlier played. Like
no,
the
if you remember, Arsenal when United won the three in a row titles in
Mhm.
2000, I think it was no, it was 7, 8, and 9, right? That you
Yes,
guys won.
yes.
And in 8, we were like amazing. Arsenal were amazing. We
Mm.
had a young team, and we were flying. Like we had beaten United already at Old Trafford, and then we had uh, like we were just playing really good. And then came the horror injury for our striker at the time, Eduardo. If you remember that guy, uh,
Eduardo,
Eduardo, Brazilian, that, and he was
I think I do.
yeah, he was amazing, man. Like in the sense, like he was like true Brazilian sort of player,
Mm. Mm.
and he had a leg break versus
Okay.
Birmingham City, yeah, and then we drew that match. Like we were, I think, leading, and then we drew that match because the players were so horrified looking at that injury.
Yeah, I think we to both have grown up to the football where Arsenal and United, if they're playing against each other, दो लड़ाई तो गिन के एटलीस्ट दो तीन लड़ाई तो होने ही वाली है पिच पे.
Right.
Right? That is the football we have grown up to. And I think in the years that rivalry has went really down because of two reasons. There was a time when Arsenal wasn't good enough, and now United is not good enough. Right? And that rivalry has just taken a back seat because of that. Or else Arsenal United, we still have that fun of watching because we have won. But I don't think so. To the newer generation, itna hai of seeing Arsenal versus United as how we see it.
Right, right. अरे ऑफ साइड से ही भाग रहा है यार, दिख रहा है.
अरे वो कब से मांग रहा था.
हाँ, आई नो, बट um but yeah, I mean,
So we are actually playing 5-3-1.
I see. When I used to play, I used to ask for fouls, which were actual fouls, and the referee wouldn't give them. Like on the pitch, अपने यहाँ बड़ोड़ा में.
ओ
And I was
भाई डिलेट आई लव यू.
वो बा क्या हुआ?
Free kick to Arsenal at a very dangerous position. That
ये
was
लोग
a
है ना,
great.
सलीबा को इंजर करने का ही कर रहे हैं कुछ ना कुछ. मैं हमारे पास प्लेयर्स नहीं है, सलीबा को छोड़ दो. इफ यू गाइस
What a
इंजर,
tackle. What a slide and tackle. What a block. Sorry, not tackle, block. What a block.
if you injure our best players, you're literally handing the title to Liverpool.
I don't think so. Even if he stays fit, it is helping in its way.
मतलब चांसेस जो थोड़े भी है वो निकल जाएंगे.
I I don't think for some reason I always thought that this is your whole season.
ये क्यों गिर रहा है? अच्छा, you guys are playing for penalties or what?
I mean, with 10 men, you don't want to rush too much, I think.
I get it, but
Hmm.
कोई बात
The
नहीं.
the only thing in favor of United, which I would agree, even though we have with 10 men, is Arsenal played at midweek and we had a week of rest.
हम्म,
ठीक.
वही वही.
But at the same time, Arsenal is like playing under a manager where they've played with 5 years, better squad and everything.
मैं मतलब कुछ भी है, तुम ऑफसाइड मांगो तो ऐसा देखो तो सही, तुम्हारी लाइन क्या है? अच्छा, एक मिनट, किसकी जगह पे आया था ट्रॉसर्ड? Or just use Kelly, right, right.
Stupidity at max.
Adit has been asking for Trossard. बोलता है कि let's exchange Rashford for Trossard.
I would do it in a blink of eye.
I don't know what you guys see, but honestly, Trossard has not been that good.
We know that. No, the thing is, Rashford is so bad that anyone else would add so much to it.
You know, I like it's like it would be
You know,
United.
the player I would actually have who would actually fit in right into the team at this moment. There are two players. One, Mitomo. If you play him as left wing back,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he has the discipline, he has the pace and everything who would fit right into it.
Yeah.
भाई मतलब बुद्धि देखा हम लोग की. Kai Havertz has been marked by Malaysia.
I think you might still be ahead of me.
Corner taken. Arsenal is really trying कि हम लोग डायरेक्टली हम भी मार लेंगे.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Don't do that nonsense here.
No, I
Just
think what they're trying is they're really boxing it up and playing that the keeper would make a mistake eventually and they would have a very easy goal, which is not a bad strategy at all.
I just don't know why, and I really like Jorginho. I'll be very frank. I think he's an excellent passer. I think
It was
he's
a
even a
great
better.
signing, very good signing for Arsenal.
He's a better passer than he's the best passer we have basically. I will tell you. I will say that even better
In
than
the
Odegaard.
calm head. अरे उसने क्यों नहीं लिया पेनल्टी? Was he not on the pitch at that time?
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना कि I he was there. He should have taken it. I don't think.
Because he to have some sort of 100% record, no, of penalty.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God, that's so bad. I just remembered. अरे कि जॉर्जिनो तो बहुत ही बढ़िया पेनल्टी टेकर है. I think
वही
that's just favoritism then. Like favoritism, I'm just
No,
playing.
no. So there's ranking, no, in every club, right? That if this player not doesn't take, then the next will be this one.
Hmm.
And because Jorginho is not a starter, like regular starter, so
But then
first,
when you're playing, तो फिर you make that decision ना यार.
मतलब अभी पता नहीं हमें what the
ये कॉर्नर नहीं है, ये कॉर्नर नहीं, मैं देखा अच्छे से. हाँ.
नहीं ये तो नहीं है.
Now see,
So,
if you would have a genuine striker,
hmm.
okay, instead of Kai Havertz playing there, Arsenal would have already won this match.
Oh yeah, yeah. 3-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 किधर था
2-1,
जीत.
चलो,
बस
you
जीत
know,
गए. They were,
हाँ.
yeah. I mean, look, if we lose, end up losing this match, then and then we don't sign a striker. I mean, we should be signing a striker even if we win this match.
Regardless, even if you win it, you should be signing it. You already called it out with now, so eventually you only have Kai Havertz who can play there. You have Saka injured. अरे यार तू चला जाता तो फिर तेरे को you could have got the ball, idiot. And the other thing is even चल if this match goes to penalty, ठीक है?
Hmm.
There are not five players on the pitch who can take a penalty for United. In terms of like who I would trust.
Regular, हाँ वही.
ठीक है? There's Bruno, obviously. And the second best I know of is actually Maguire.
मगर
हम्म.
अच्छा खेला था. I remember.
हाँ अरे वो इंग्लैंड के लिए आई रिमेम्बर हिज टॉप बिन पेनल्टी रे. टू
I
टाइम्स.
Maguire was मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना when you guys signed him, we wanted him. Everyone
नहीं
wanted.
नहीं, that was the even after we signed him, he has scored those two penalties which I remember for England. टॉप कॉर्नर एकदम
वही वही.
गजब वाला.
When you guys got him for 80 million, I was like, hey, khatam. They've signed their Van Dijk.
I think we all of it and United themselves thought that this is what they are going for.
And actually, the first season he was not bad. First season you
Before signing, before Van Dijk and Maguire signed for their respective club, if you would have put both of them, every club would have picked Maguire over Van Dijk at
Hmm.
that time. Okay,
But
Maguire,
hmm.
sorry, Van Dijk 75 million was a very big surprise. And I don't know if you know the story or not. Just a season prior to that, we were after Van Dijk, and it was a much cheaper deal back then to get done with. but we chose to do goal. Oh, this was off.
Off the.
Should have been off.
No, no, man, he's on. He's on.
नहीं नहीं मार्टिनेली पहले से था. काई हेवर्ट्स पहले से ऑफ था.
अरे मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. I think he's just on. But
हम्म. हाँ तो we had
I
that
thought,
option
yeah, this
and
should be considered a miss. But anyway, हाँ, बोलो बोलो.
we went for Lindelof instead
Right, right, right.
at that time.
Which club did Lindelof come from?
I think he came from Benfica, if I'm not wrong.
Acha.
Hmm.
I think the one club that has uh, really looted United is Ajax.
Agreed. Which is told to be like a best friend of ours.
Acha. I
Uh,
mean, in the
Considered as that we get deals very easily done with Ajax with the history, but we signed him from Benfica.
Acha.
Mm. He was also a very highly rated defender at that time. He
I
was
remember.
Sweden national, and he was like, and honestly, the Lindelof
क्या
would
बात है.
have been an excellent defender for City,
मतलब वो
Manchester City.
हाँ, you need that gameplay around. Yeah. I
Hmm.
yeah.
Because
So
he's very good with the ball, he's very excellent on the ball,
yeah.
and with ball carrying capability and everything, and he wouldn't have to defend so much. The biggest drawback of Lindelof is he's very bad when it comes to air balls,
Okay.
which wouldn't have got so much highlight, highlighted. United players are really playing their lives off right now with the sliding tackles and everything going on and off. Lisandro, Maguire, and Delit, all three of them are having a great game so far. And I know when I've said this, and one of them is going to make a mistake soon enough for me to
Thanks for
eat.
doing that.
Maguire off. Maguire off के Delit off. Five number is Maguire off for Euro. I wouldn't have done this. Like if until unless it's a injury, I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah. हाँ, अभी वो पेनल्टी नहीं ले पाएगा.
पेनल्टी एंड ओवर दैट जितने बॉल एयर बॉल्स और हेडर्स और वो सब आने वाले यू वांट मगवायर टू डील विद देम.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so good that Maguire is getting the send off from United fans, like the whole circle from all the disrespect he has got. This is
Another.
what I think every one of us expected, and this is what I hope and wish that Rashford would have done and showed this mentality. But it has been no one, like not even 1% of it.
There was one time I used to think, oh, if we by mistake also get Rashford, it
Mm.
will either amazing and we'll win a lot and he'll score a lot, or it'll be worse than he's at United right now.
I do feel that wherever we'll go, he'll at least have one or two seasons, amazing one or two seasons, and every fan and everyone would be like, "Oh, look, he was never the problem. Should have never let him go," and all of it. And then year and after, he would start showing his true colors over there too.
See, that's why we are not signing him.
Hmm.
Because I
I
think we
would.
were.
I don't think so. Like Premier League, में तो I don't think एक तो we would not sell to the Premier League club. I would hope. And firstly, कौन लेना चाहेगा? None of the top clubs would want him at this moment. And जो छोटा क्लब है वो उसके wages in like the only Premier League club I have heard of getting tagged, two Premier League clubs have been attached. One is West Ham, another one is Chelsea. अब चेल्सी का तो ये है कि वो तो जो भी बिकना आता है चेल्सी तो इंक्वायर कर ही लेता है. But I would love it just to see DJ's expression if we can let Rashford also get sold to some 50-60 million to Chelsea. Sancho and Rashford for 75 million to Chelsea. Oh. That is what dreams are made of.
नहीं नहीं, चेल्सी
And
ऐसी.
the
हाँ.
fun it would be to see a front trio of Jackson, Sancho, and Rashford playing.
But वही होगा ना, if they sign Rashford, I don't think Rashford will play off in the middle. That's number one.
He'll play
Uh,
off the right. He'll
right.
play off the left. Sancho goes on the right.
नहीं, but वही है ना, they'll not.
So I was reading actually a thread of an of a Chelsea fan as to why it would be a great signing for them is that all the goals are only expected of Jackson and Cole Palmer. And the wingers don't really help us with their goal scoring abilities when they cannot score goals. And that is why we need someone like Rashford to come in who would go for those goals and score that 5-10 goals for us in the season. And I was like, sure, I am sure he would score 5 goals for you for the season. But if that is the price you want to pay for the hundreds of misses and frustrations and everything,
I think if Osimhen comes in at 200K a week, Arsenal should really go for him.
I think yeah, 200K पे तो चला ही है. Like अगर 200K पे तो आर्सेनल नहीं जा रहा है तो फिर I would stop blaming Arteta then, to be honest, after that.
And the Cronkies have not been cheap, man. Like they've spent the money. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Like just because we have that limitation of how much we want to pay in wages, that doesn't mean that they've been bad as owners.
But then the point is, I understand you when you say that they haven't been cheap or anything and they want to have this wages thing and all of that
Oh,
makes all the sense in the world. But yeah, you are seeing this problem for yourself for last 3 years.
hmm,
So either you scout, you
hmm,
should have scouted like how City was able to scout this guy who now plays for Atletico Madrid, Argentinian striker, Alvaro Fernandez.
hmm.
ठीक है? You get something like this, or you go on and buy a prolific striker. You have done none of that.
Imagine that it goes to penalties and just before like full time, the United subs in Onana. After Binders made a penalty save.
Do we even have subs left now? That is, I think you get an extra sub, no, when it goes to the
Don't know.
extra line. I think that rule did that rule come in?
But I think you guys like normally only you have.
Oh, Trossard wala was an excellent defending from Maguire actually. अरे Maguire का delete.
डिलीट या मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि अमेजिंग. हाँ, तो उसमें कॉर्नर क्यों नहीं दिया यार? एनीवे दैट्स फाइन. डन. um yeah, I see. Oh yeah, you guys have used 5. I don't know if you can make a 6th or not. I hate penalties though, because I feel, look, I know people who keep their nerves and all that crap, but if a keeper makes a great save, then the person did keep their nerve, but the keeper still made a great save. So it's all luck, I feel, unless players just miss the goal entirely.
Yeah. अरे I think penalty is lot of luck, and
And
but at the same time, I know you already said that you don't think that, but it is lot of about nerves. Your true mentality at
ah,
that point comes in.
नहीं नहीं, it is about nerves, but let's say the keeper guesses the right way, तो nerves के साथ भी you can like not score.
Then I मतलब I'm saying this when you completely miss,
Hmm.
ठीक है? Or you
That I agree. Yeah.
and then or else you go in and try to do that penenka, whatever it is
Yeah,
called, try to do
yeah.
some sort of that shit. Uh, then also I think you need to be Paulo if you want to try that. To be very honest,
Whom do you back in penalties?
Arsenal
I
because
mean,
they have more scorers. penalty scorers in the team. Trossard, I know, takes penalties. Odegaard is there. Rice, I know. Then
Yeah.
is Jorginho still on the pitch? These are
Yeah.
four genuine players. I know that they take excellent penalties. Like even though Odegaard has missed his,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
uh,
That's yeah.
and that is not the case in United with United at this point.
I think you're right. Maybe Jorginho is still on the pitch just because we are expecting that penalties.
Come on, Ahmad. This is your time. Oh, oh! Tried to fool Raya, but yeah,
Save of the century. Save of the century. Oh, deflect हुआ. Even better.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, even
But मैं
better.
सोच रहा था अगर डिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होता तो कितना गंदा शॉट
वो डायरेक्ट उसके पास आता.
रगड़ता बॉल ही वुड हैव गॉट
I think Raya, because I don't know your keeper that well, so Raya is an advantage for us.
हाँ good. I don't know how good Raya is when it comes to penalties because you can be an excellent goalkeeper but you it can be that you're not good at penalties.
Last season, I think Champions League में against which team? I don't remember. Was it Porto? It went to penalties and
I,
he
I
made.
I really need to go to washroom. I thought I'll control, but okay, sorry. Yes, you were saying last season,
He made two
Raya.
saves in a penalty shootout. So, I mean, again, that was just one time. But
यार
we,
मत दो यार इतने कॉर्नर्स यार. No, because I actually see your point when you said that eventually Arsenal scores from a corner because I see the tactic you guys have.
and we win a lot of second balls as well in corners. So that was good. But come on, man. Are you seriously expecting to score a header from there?
I think he was not going for the header. He was trying to just get the ball in the middle and if someone can get a touch. And my clapping was more for that. I saw him gripping the ball. ए नहीं था यार इतने सॉफ्ट कॉल्स मत दे यार प्लीज यार रेफ यार थोड़ा हमारा भी बन यार नागाई की भी हद होती है.
See, I mean, we should have just won, but like the unnecessary stress to Arsenal fans.
This is yes, I agree. I agree. Like no, when I say this, what I mean by is if you're a top team
Hmm.
who should be, who's supposedly playing the best football in Europe, right,
Hmm.
or in the league, or is expected it to be, or is just getting there. When you are against 10 men,
Hmm.
and the team is struggling, that team is in transition, is struggling, you should be able to win it in 90 minutes. Then
Hmm.
your players do not need to be so, then your players should not go into this where they get tired, right?
Hmm.
And this just puts extra pressure because to United this is doing nothing. Okay, To United, this match is important. League, we have already lost it. There's no way we are coming to top four, right? And all of those things. But to Arsenal, it would mean a lot if they get tired and then they suffer in the next match also.
Hmm, that is the problem.
Nice try. That is how I want to see every player fight for the ball.
अरे रेड कार्ड था ये तो.
Sure.
I mean, it would have been really sad if you guys would have not brought back Ahmad, because वो जो period था when you signed him and then you he went on loan, right?
He went on loan. He found himself at Sunderland. He was this is what when you have the right attitude plus the right loan spell, because he was at Sunderland, he was still playing with fans in all of it in the stadium, and he was playing at a very the league EPL, whatever it is called, EFL or something, is
Mm.
still a very physical league. So that
Mm.
is why even though he's not physically so strong, he goes for those tackles and is able to win so much.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you play a lot of matches when you're playing over there. I think they have over 38 matches.
Yeah,
Uh,
we have 46 or
huh,
40.
something like that. So you play a lot of matches. So
Yeah.
automatically you develop from there, your intensity and everything. Honestly, in the longer run, that transfer window, we were supposed to sign Sancho, but Sancho did not happen. And on the last day, we went on to sign Pelestri and Ahmad
Mm.
uh, to fill that gap in. Both of that time seemed like a useless signing or a very what's the word? Ekdam se, what's that word here? A panic buy at
Correct.
that time, right? But in the longer run, both
Yeah.
of them have turned out to be better players, and I include Pelestri also to be better players than Sancho.
पेडेस्ट्री कहाँ पे है?
I think he went to Getafe or somewhere.
ऑन लोन है और फुल टाइम मतलब.
Full time, yeah. He got really angry with he had a big fallout with this guy. अपना एरिक टेन। अच्छा कोई यंगस्टर है, कौन है ये, टियरनी है।
अरे
हाँ। अरे ये भी तो ही इज अ लेफ्ट बैक नो बट।
yeah, but Jorginho went no penalty.
हाँ।
हाँ.
बट आई एम श्योर मतलब
So Tierney came back, played for Arsenal for the first time a couple of matches ago, got injured. चलो अच्छा, it's not a long-term injury, he's back. Left back is a problem area because Calafiori is injured again. Fourth injury since we signed him.
you're talking to me, a United fan, and telling
I'm
that left
asking.
back is a problem.
But still, it's I mean,
Bruno doing everything he can to get a second yellow card.
ओ बा मतलब अब कैसे नहीं दिया. They want him there, like referees just wanting to keep him so that he can score his penalty. I'm so sure. ये यूनाइटेड को फेवर करना टीम लाइक
But of all the games, this is not the game you can use that card.
हावर्ड वेब मतलब अरे yesterday I went to this place. There's a tea post in Akota.
We went
We
together over there.
we've gone there, yeah.
That big one.
Yeah. And I didn't realize, but there was this one guy with whom I worked. He was a recruiter at that company, my previous company, and he does comedy and
The
stuff.
previous or the previous?
No, Mindlands, I guess. Okay, sure. Mindlands, yeah.
Hmm.
So, and he was like going around. So I saw that like him and his group were talking to some people, like guests on the table next to us, and then they came over to our table. So I was like that. I'm pretty sure he's doing something, some show or something. And he was like, they did a stand-up comedy thing
Oh,
yesterday.
nice.
So I was like, oh, sure, I'll come. And it was like 150 rupees ka attendance ka.
Ticket.
Nice, yeah.
Hmm.
It was good. Yeah, point क्या था? I was gonna tell you because one of the, but they made.
You started from Howard Webb.
Oh yeah, so one of the guys, uh, uh you know Tim Howard, right? The goalkeeper.
Of course, of course.
One of the guys.
ठीक है लट You don't give corners like this against Arsenal. और उसके बाद हाईफाई कर रहा है जाके. कोई प्रेशर नहीं है.
We should, I mean, they should really put the ball in here. Please, just don't take it short. कोई मतलब नहीं है इतने लंबे लोग मिडल में है. Partey is also there now. No, they're going to take it short again.
No, no, they are
मतलब
taking it
क्या?
long.
अच्छा,
They're
प्राइस.
boxing it. They're taking it long.
हाँ.
Nice Euro. Nice. भाई मतलब
So
लिसेंड्रो मार्टिनेज क्यों जा रहा है अकेला आगे टैकल करने.
one of the guys was attending with his family. Looked
हम्म.
exactly like Tim Howard. वैसी ही मतलब वो बड़ी बियर्ड,
हम्म.
complete bald. I mean, I was like, what is like? Wait, what? Pehle when he was outside, then only I was like, wait, I thought this guy was taller. If Tim Howard actually showed up in Baroda, man, the jokes that they did, like I
Are
was
they
like,
like good or bad?
no,
Don't tell like
depends.
like don't be on like they were just gali and all. Then that is why I didn't enjoy. If were
No,
they
no, 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 no. Gali and all that, that was fine.
if they
Uh,
were more on the vulgar side.
नहीं वो भी ठीक है. Like a couple of guys got literally awkward silences because of their jokes.
But it happens, bro.
That's fine. Yeah, there were 9 people performing, and the
Hmm.
whole thing was that at the end, everyone will be given a chit, and they will just write the person's name that they like the most. So
Hmm.
my friend who attended who performed as well, he got
Hmm.
5 or 6 votes. The number one guy got 15 or 16 votes. So,
Hmm.
but he was that guy who was playing off of the crowd. That he was like using the crowd and like
Hmm.
he was
Hmm.
engaging people basically better.
Hmm.
Um,
One more miss by Kai Havertz.
ये
But
तो
it would be still like not
right. This one was actually difficult,
bad.
but I mean, if anyone would have scored, it would have been him.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Hmm. Arey, when I tried my stand-up thing, no, there was this stand-up guy open mic in Vadodara only, and again they also had like 100 rupees ka entry fee and all of those things.
yeah.
ठीक है? And the and I was also the performing one. Each one of us tanked so bad. Each one of us like was so bad. Like I got I think two or three laughs. That was also because like I had four people of mine in the audience, right?
अच्छा.
So they though at least laughed and like, but in overall it was like in others also it was dead silence.
Ooh.
The organizer also at the end said that यही open mic में से talent आगे आगे जाता है and then becomes the Zakir and all of the world. But in lot में ये lot तो अभी बहुत ज्यादा दूर है.
I mean, in लोग का क्या था that the guys who got awkward silences,
Hmm.
they made like these jokes about. I mean, those were vulgar sort of jokes, which is fine. Like, they can be funny. Those jokes can be,
Mhm.
but the way they did it
Like
was
DJ does. DJ has all the vulgar jokes, the most vulgar jokes you can imagine, but they're funny.
they're funny. Like, wait, it delivery कैसी है, right? How are
Hmm.
you delivering it?
Hmm.
And I think the joke itself was really bad, like in the
Hmm.
sense it wasn't funny. And then the
Hmm.
joke was worse, like even worse. So I'm like, hey,
Hmm.
and one of them was like actual organizer. So,
Oh.
uh,
No, so the organizers usually, the host, whoever is someone who's like still like a good
senior, yeah.
senior person who can get who would make your money worthwhile,
Right, right. And
right?
and honestly, like I just did it to support this, right? I was like, look, this guy is doing something outside of our industry. कुछ भी कर रहा है, मैं वो उसके
सपोर्ट।
अकेले, हाँ वो उसमें चला जाऊंगा। आई डोंट माइंड डूइंग इट एवरी वीक एज वेल, कि चलो, बिकॉज वो इंकरेज करेगा कि हाँ, बिकॉज देर के इन लोग को आउट के कॉमेडी में दे कैन मेक अ करियर सॉर्ट ऑफ, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, लाइक टू मेक समवन लाफ, लाइक आई यूज्ड टू थिंक इन,
एक्सट्रीमली डिफिकल्ट थिंग।
हाँ, स्कूल एंड कॉलेज में मैं गाता था, एंड दैट फॉर मी लाइक माय कॉन्फिडेंस, ओके कॉर्नर, कम ऑन, लेट्स टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस वन।
ऐसे ही हम कॉर्नर से
हाँ।
अटैक करते हैं एंड देन वी गो एंड अमाज स्कोर। दिस इज द लास्ट अटैक because there's only one extra minute, so this is a last attack.
Yeah, I don't think there's chance for a counter attack.
There is still time for counter attack. I just have a feeling he's going to play it to Partey. No, he did not.
Penalties?
Not yet.
क्या
Martinelli
बॉल?
with the chance. अरे बजा ना रे. Hey, come on. 31.12, guys. What the hell? Chalo, cleared. Penalties.
So, okay, it was a good stream, guys. It was fun.
It would have created so much noise कि अगर ये वाले shots से Rice would have scored. Like the ref blew whistle before. If by the way, if there was a VAR, there were three red cards in that fight.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
So Ahmad missed his penalty against City, Community Shield में.
अच्छा,
The match went up to penalties and Ahmad had missed his chance. Uh, rest all of them had scored. उन लोग में से इसने Bernardo Silva had missed and eventually Sancho went on to miss the penalty. Uh, but it had Garnacho on the pitch, who was Rashford, Garnacho. I think both of them were on the pitch, who you expect sort of to score.
right.
Rashford is also not a bad penalty taker, actually. But Abhi, when I see the team, no one except for Bruno gives me that confidence.
No, I think you guys are favorites. Penalties, man.
Uh,
I'm
sure.
even kidding. I just don't want any expectations अभी तो. Penalties में जाता है, मतलब it's like for me, it's like done. And I've
मतलब
always,
if see the players, like I would think भाई ओनाना को दूर रखो बाहर देर से.
oh,
ओनाना आके
मेरा
क्यों
तो
उसको
अभी,
सलाह दे रहा है.
अच्छा.
So though I think the players who would take it from here is I would expect Ahmad to take. Xerxes should probably know how to take penalties. Bruno. उसके अलावा
Martinez will take.
हाँ will take and will score is a whole different story, right?
नहीं नहीं, I think didn't he take one for Argentina in the World Cup?
I don't think so. But delete also I think I don't know for some reason I think I've seen him one penalty which he scored.
Let's see.
यार ये Xerxes वाला गोल हो जाता ना मजा ही आ जाती.
We have the best keeper in the world. क्या ही कर सकते हैं?
He's certainly better than the last keeper you guys had.
Oh yeah, you hated him. um,
आर्सेनल में से कौन. एक तो ओडेगार्ड है, पाटे है, राइस है.
अच्छा, this Martinez did not take the penalty. It was Lautaro Martinez who took the.
लाटोरो मार्टिनेज. वो तो स्ट्राइकर है, वो तो वुड
Hmm.
टेक ऑन. देखना ये 10 आई थिंक बोथ ऑफ देम सलीबा गैब्रियल वुड बी would take penalties.
Hmm.
So you have the अरे यार है यार आर्सेनल के पास तो कितने हैं. You have Havertz, Martinelli, Odegaard.
सेव सेव की बात है ना, सेव भी करना है।
नहीं नहीं. हाँ बट हम में तो मिस करने वाले हैं ना, तुम में स्कोर करने वाले हैं. आई थिंक मार्जिरोई, आई सॉ मार्जिरोई, ब्रूनो as the five penalty takers who were just walking towards. But there are way more players who have higher chances of scoring because Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz, and Martinelli. You have front five proper penalty takers, attackers who would take penalty.
Hmm. I think Gabriel is actually a pretty good penalty taker as well.
Martinelli,
ना नहीं नहीं, जो अपना हमारा कीपर है ना, मैंगलेस।
Raya,
नहीं नहीं,
keeper.
गैब्रियल हमारा डिफेंडर, ही इज
अच्छा
वेरी गुड।
Gabriel.
हाँ,
Hmm.
हिज लेफ्ट फुट यूजुअली हिट्स टॉप कॉर्नर। बट अभी ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ, होपफुली आई डोंट जिंक्स इट।
So Bruno is taking the first pen.
नाइस।
Like it would be just funny if the only player I expect to score out of all the names, he only goes on to miss it.
नहीं
And
नहीं,
it would be proper Bruno also. Bruno
श्योर।
is, you have already lost once in FA Cup, fourth or fifth round in penalties because of Bruno.
अरे वी आल्सो लॉस्ट अ पेनल्टी शूट आउट। वैसे ही कुछ फोर्थ राउंड में या कुछ, बट आई डोंट नो बिकॉज ऑफ होम। बट Arsenal United penalties is not a new thing in FA Cup, although it's happening after many years now.
Many, I don't remember anyone actually. बहुत time.
2000, so 2005 May when we won. 2004 also I think it was Arsenal United, and it went to penalties.
Bruno is taking score. Good, good pen. Where keeper went the wrong way.
And this is ये और जॉर्जिनो भाई भाई है penalties में, ऐसा ही है।
Hmm.
Arsenal versus United penalty shootouts.
Okay, चल फटाफट. Odegaard goes the same way or the other way?
Odegaard scores. I'm only going to say that.
Which way he goes? I
Uh,
think he goes the same way. He goes the
yeah,
same
yeah,
way.
yeah. I think he goes the same way. And I think the keeper also goes the same way, but he scores.
He went the other way. Keeper went the same way. He went the other way.
See, this is all about luck, honestly
But
speaking.
but no no. I think the keeper really gave it away this time. That he's diving towards that side with his movement.
Come on, boys. Let's do it.
Now I'm not confident on any any of our penalty takers.
नहीं नहीं यार, I mean that's the thing, but that's the thing about for us as well. No, we don't have any records of these people का penalty वो, like their style and stuff. Everyone else we would have.
Ahmad is taking Ahmad. The penalty I
करेगा
remember.
करेगा, he'll score.
The penalty I remember, he was really bad with it. He scored a good pen. Come on, boy. दिखाना है. We can beat the 12-man Arsenal team. Declan Rice comes in.
I have expectations of no one. I'm just going to
No, no,
say
sorry. Not Declan Rice. It's Havertz.
whoever it is, even if they have scored all penalties in their life, I
I mean,
have.
with the game Havertz has had, I would bet on that he should also miss this. He has really helped us throughout the game. So should just continue to do so. Come on, Harry. Miss, 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 miss,
I'm behind, so I don't know.
miss.
Acha, yeah, he saved. Nice.
So the bad pen. This
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
bad pen, I would say on this. The keeper fooled him. And good stretch by Bande. Come on, please, United, just go on and score all of it now. Please, I beg you guys. Give me something to be happy in this 2025.
You got married, man.
2024 that was. 2024 that with that happened. Lenny
Oh,
Euro comes in.
Gaurav, nice. It'd be really bad for us to lose this, but I mean, penalties, apparently.
Very good pen. Very good pen. Come on. एक और सेव कम ऑन बैंडिट आई नो यू हैव इट इन यू अरे हम थैंक गॉड है यार दे हैव स्टॉप दैट सिटी रूल के दो मारेंगे और फिर सामने वाली टीम के दो तीन एक साथ मारते हैं ऑल ऑफ दैट जो बीच में लेके आए थे फॉर सम रीजन दैट वाज
Yeah,
अ वेरी बैड रूल दे स्टॉप्ड इट नो नाउ नो इट गोस वन
yeah,
ऑन
yeah, yeah.
वन
It's not there. It's not there.
राइस कम्स इन नाउ राइस ने भी बाफे तो हैं ये मैच में कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन आई थिंक ही स्कोर्स टुवर्ड्स कीपर्स राइट प्लीज कीपर्स राइट कीपर्स राइट बैंडिट Oh, I and Bandit both guessed it right, but he still scored. Arey, do you want me to shut before you see it?
No, no, no. I'm not even looking at the screen. I hate
अच्छा
that, man. Yeah.
यार, it could have been saved. It could have been saved. You guessed it right, Lisandro Martinez.
अभी राया पे है.
अच्छा तेरा वो. अच्छा okay, like
For us
okay.
to come make a comeback because now if everyone scores, then we lose. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Licha. It was a bad pen. It was a bad penalty. Raya really should have saved it. But he judged it only wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now just one penalty for United to win.
राया बहुत जल्दी ही कूद गया.
If we do miss this, you are through.
हम्म.
Yeah.
Come on, मिस कौन आएगा सलीबा.
Saliba क्या?
अरे हम लोग पाटे पाटे कम से.
Partey है. Okay.
Come on, miss पाटे मिस. No party, no party, no party. Miss पाटे.
This is a sad exit for us.
Like पाटे miss first. Come on, 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 come on. I think he also goes to the right. He goes to the center. पाटे scored. Hmm. कौन आएगा अभी हम लोग माजुरो आई थिंक कम इन. आई डिड सी माजुरी. अरे यार एकदम सेंटर में मारी यार क्या.
नहीं नहीं, you guys are winning. खत्म मैच.
Bergzy comes in.
हाँ, you still वो भी है. You will score.
I have zero confidence on this pen. वो जिस तरह से शॉट लेता है उसके शॉट में पावर ही नहीं होता है. कीपर ऐसा चलते चलते पकड़ लेगा उसका. कम ऑन जोग्जी मैन तेरे 40 मिलियन वसूल करवा प्लीज.
No, it's done. It's done. हो गया. Yeah.
ओह फाइनली we beat the 12 man Arsenal team with. This is a win I really think United deserved it, even though it's on penalties,
I
just
don't.
because of
Yeah.
everything we went through on this game.
No, I don't think anyone deserved to win, honestly.
A
But
team with Kai Havertz and the misses they had, Kai Havertz deserved to be on the losing side. Oh man, thank God. Chalo. Wow. We'll end it, Parth.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my video went off.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right. Chal. Bye. It was
yeah.
nice. Good stream. I think we'll have a lot of highlights from this one.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
take care. Chalo. Bye.
Chalo. Yeah.
Bye everyone. We have a comment from Sinu. This is a name I'm seeing for the first time. I hope it's a new like a person that United will win. Thanks. Thank you, Sinu. Thanks for all the luck you got in. Thank you guys.